Oh, yeah.
Zom 100.
I just seen something for this.
The hype for this has been real.
One of the GOAT isekais makes its return.
What is happening?
What?
Excuse me?
Whoa.
What is his perspective?
Let's go.
It's
This
time.
is what I've been waiting for.
The
Is
legend
that a
itself.
vending machine?
What I saw right there, I went
Did not
from
do it for-
reading the description to saying like, oh, the description that looked kind of cold. And then let's see what the anime like. And I looked at the anime. I'm like, no, this is not it. A salary man was shot to death just before earning a promotion. God damn! Why?
Man.
Who are your ops?
Who
Explain.
are your ops, bro? Yo, what's poppin', everybody? It's the No Level Cap Podcast. We back once again with the crew to talk about all the anime, all the gaming, all the nerd culture, none of the bullshit. Let me introduce y'all to my co-host. We got the collector of collectors, the master of Twitch, Will Coleman. What's going on, Will?
Street Fighter 6 Final Fantasy 16 is what's on the agenda. And I replaced the buttons on my baby because I needed some new ones.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Are they silent buttons
customizable
or?
No, just some brand new sound walls I need to put in.
Okay, gotcha.
So,
I think
yeah,
they're
it's just been
customizable. I always thought they was just like,
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
no.
they're customizable.
Oh no, you customize them. Take that back plate off, get under there, start messing with some wires,
Yes,
and
sir.
things, and put things in place.
Yeah, there's a bunch of well, not like a bunch, but there's like certain companies that sell buttons, levers, and everything that you can mod the sticks with.
Buttons are pretty cheap too.
let y'all know how little I know about fighting game community. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize.
No,
Don't be,
Does he
don't come
really?
after me.
You're fine.
That's what you got us there
that's
for.
a very niche thing anyway.
That's
It
true.
ain't that niche. I'm the only one on the podcast that don't fucking fight games like that.
That's what you got us for.
That is true. Next up, we got the living cartoon and the man with the golden voice, Rakeem Beck. What's going on, Rakeem?
Hey, what's up, man? Pretty much the exact same thing as Will. Final Fantasy 16, Street Fighter 6. I'm also
you got one
playing.
more.
I got Trails of Azure. I've been playing that a good bit as well. So, I'm still getting my Legend of Heroes in. It's been a good week for Legend of Heroes, man. Reviews came in strong for the Trails and the Reverie. Looking forward to playing that sometime later this year because it's not happening right now. But yeah,
You playing Trails 4, you got to finish Trails 9 before you get Trails 10.
it's
Trails
crazy.
5, actually, I think.
It's a crazy series. But yeah, I'm enjoying all those games so far. I'm trying to find time for all of them and kind of blitzing through FF16. It goes at a pretty decent pace, so I don't think it's gonna take too long to get through that game. I've been really enjoying that. Now I'm in the part of the game where there's a lot more side quests, so I'm trying to delve into getting as much side content done before I get back to the main narrative. And yeah, that's about it. That's about it right now.
All right.
Live. That's live. Glad y'all enjoying Final Fantasy 16. Next up, we got One Punch Man and the Master of Combos, Devin Butts. What's good, Devin?
I'm good, man. Just like Rakeem and Will, Street Fighter 6. Been enjoying the game. It's been a few nagging things online with it, but I've been enjoying it for the most part. Finally jumped in the World Tour. And I must say it's not the most mind-blowing thing, but it's actually kind of fun. Having a single player experience is like gives you like this open world type deal to run around and beat people in the eyeballs and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Beat people in the eyeballs.
I also tried out Sea of Stars, which is actually really good. I'm
I
a
need to
big
try
RPG fan.
I need to try the demo.
Please,
Me too.
it is fantastic. All pretty much just about got me sold on actually buying the game. So it's pretty dope. Pretty dope. Been enjoying that. Mashal, that's my series right now. Mashal, Hell's Paradise. Oh my gosh, that
Yes, sir.
as Rakeem, I don't know if anybody watching this with me. Rakeem know that it's getting spicy. It's getting spicy. So that's been what my week has pertained of, man. Just pretty good, man. Glad to be here on the podcast for another one, man.
Hey, glad to have you back. Lastly, we got the Black Daredevil and the secret weapon of No Level Cap, Terrence Flowers. What's popping, Terrence?
Things are good on my end. Still going through my acting class. I mean, that's going to last the rest of this summer, but I'm learning a lot from it. In terms of anime, from this past season, I'd finished Demon Slayer. I mean, that's the big one, so you got to stay tuned into that.
Oh, yeah.
And there were some others that I was watching as well. I'll probably try and catch up on some, but yeah, the last season I enjoyed it, and I mean, that leads us right into this next one, so I'm looking forward to talking about it.
Of course, I am Sage Ashford, the man who won't shut up. I tried to get into anime this season. I said, I'm gonna catch up on all the anime. I lied. I lied like shit. Man. I got through Eden Zero, and then after that, I got distracted. Rakeem knows this. I got distracted. I started watching The Wire. Great show. It's like
Masterpiece
my first
show.
I've only ever seen like YouTube clips. YouTube will put up the whole damn show of something, and so I was like picking it apart through clips, and finally I was like, man, let me just watch the show. And man, it's as good as the clip suggests. It's a great show. Super excited to finish up season 3. Get this man Stringer out of here because he's just a whole monster.
Stringer Bell, baby.
But I mean, we about to get man. It's crazy. I keep seeing Idris Elba for like different acting roles, and I've been watching so much The Wire. All I can see is Stringer Bell. I'm like, man, what do y'all want this villain for?
He's a really good actor, bro. So
I will say that
actor.
his whole story of how he got on The Wire is a really interesting one.
I will have to look that up because that sounds like it'd be fascinating.
Yeah,
I know that the guy from Snowfall, the protagonist of Snowfall, told a story about how he had to pretend like he was the protagonist of Snowfall, walking down the streets of LA, just like being that character, and he couldn't break character. And so those kind of stories of how you get those roles are always fascinating to me.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, No Level Cap goes live every Monday morning. We're on YouTube for video fans, but if you prefer the audio version, we're live on Spotify as well. I want to thank y'all for getting our podcast above 100 views for the entire week of June. Yeah. So now I really only got one question: why we ain't at 1 million yet? I believe in y'all. All of y'all definitely got 10,000 friends. Tell all 10,000 ain't friends about us. All 100 of y'all tell 10,000. I think that's how that math works. I don't know. I think so. I didn't go through math.
The numbers don't lie at Sacramento.
Dear God, if my math is as bad as that man's, I don't know what to say.
Oh my goodness.
All right. All jokes aside, it's that time of the year. We're looking at the summer anime list, figuring out which ones we plan on checking out, which ones we'll be kicking out, and seeing just how many ridiculous series they've managed to make. If you were around last time, we checked out a whole bunch of shows, looked at a whole bunch of trailers, and saw what was going on in each one before moving on to the next one. Okay, so let's get started. We got Genjitsu no Yohane Sunshine in the Mirror. This is a spinoff of Love Live Sunshine, which is interesting. I thought that franchise was dead, but I mean, I guess it's undead. It's never gonna die.
It even has a game now.
So Numazu is a scenic port town surrounded by the mountains and the sea. Yohane, a girl who has struggled to fit in with her surroundings since her childhood, spends her day avoiding people in the city. What I want to do, my true whereabouts, that is walking with a girl that cannot be honest in a mysterious world you are familiar with. Another son that has just appeared. Man, I don't know why they write them like that, but let's take a look at the trailer, see what they're talking about real quick. All right. That was the thing that we had to do.
Yeah, we can't do that, unfortunately.
We're not well off enough.
Animation looks solid.
Yeah, good old Japan. They're gonna block anything that deals with their copyright.
I mean, they blocked. I mean, like last time they blocked the video with no audio attached. I'm like, bro, what is going on? Like, we're just looking at trailers.
Get it out of here.
My copyright.
So this is a spinoff of Love Live?
Apparently, Love Live Sunshine, particularly.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not familiar with this series, so this is more of a Magic Girl series, I'm assuming?
It's
no, Love Live is like an idol show.
Yeah. There was I'm sure you might have seen GIFs from it, I'll put it that way. Or maybe
you might
stills. Because it was like insanely popular for a period.
It was. Mobile games and all.
This looks, I can tell you this. When they say spinoff, they mean spinoff. This shit ain't got nothing to do with Love Live.
This is like the Fate Stay Magical Girl spinoff.
It is. It's like
Ilya.
Ilya. Prisma Ilya.
Yeah.
Animation is solid though. I'm liking the animation on this.
Got the dog from FF16 in there.
I know.
Look like the dog from Tails, huh?
Oh, what's his name from Vestige? Yeah.
It does seem like that's the thing to do, is that when you have kind of like the cutesy girl series, is that if you're going to do a spinoff, make it Magical Girl. That just seems to be the trend.
Yeah. Especially for something like Love Live. It works.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm not gonna lie. I have come to like series like that. I probably will check that out, at least the first episode or two, just to see what's going on in it. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but I'm willing to check it out. What did y'all think?
I like the animation. Like it stuck out very
Yeah.
much. And of course, anything in a kind of I don't know what that world's like. It looks like it's more of a fantasy type world for the spinoff. So
Yes.
I'll definitely give it I'll give the first episode a shot. Just take a look at it.
Yeah.
Actually, apparently the first episode's already out. Came out in June.
Yeah, it's
so,
already
like,
out. Yeah.
We could literally check that out after the show.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Will, what'd you think?
I'm gonna give it a shot because I was big on like the first bit of Love Live when it came out. I didn't get into Sunshine, but
Right.
knowing that this is here, I'll check it out. Plus, I'm gonna also check the game out when it comes out because there's a game based on this coming out from Inti Creates, so I'll check that out too.
That's interesting. Devin, what'd you think?
I ain't gonna lie, the animation is solid. It looks interesting. Like got some combat stuff going on. I'm getting like some heavy Final Fantasy X-2 vibes, like with like
It
like
kind of is like that a little bit.
It's like because the unit was like they had a chick that looked like her that was like an idol. She was a like celebrity singer or whatever. Looks
Oh, I
interesting.
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not mad at this. I wouldn't be opposed to like watching the first episode. It's not usually my cup of tea what I watch, but it looks interesting.
You might as well just jump in with us when we check it out.
Yeah, y'all definitely check the first episode.
Terrence, what'd you think, man?
I mean, to be honest, I know of Love Live and everything, but it's not something that I've ever sat down and watched. So, I mean, considering all the other anime that are out there, I'd pass on just because. I mean, yeah,
You got other shows to watch.
yeah, exactly. There's
Uh,
other stuff that I could watch that I would take more seriously. I'll put it that way.
Speaking of that, how do you feel about this Horimiya coming back?
I'm looking forward to that actually. The fact that I don't know if this is like from because Horimiya has like the light novel, they have the web novel, and then of course they have the anime. I don't know if this is like original or if this is taking more stuff from like the original story or what. But I mean, it's really
It
cool
is
that Horimiya is
taking-
coming back.
I think it is taking like bits and pieces from like that wasn't already animated and just doing that. Will, did you watch Horimiya like that?
I did, and you know, me being the guy I am, when I'm done watching hands get thrown, I'm good to watch a good old fashioned romance. So I'm here.
It's well animated, but I can tell like I mean like I didn't watch the original Horimiya, so I mean, you know.
Horimiya
Man,
is interesting in that, to my understanding, I think it started off as a webcomic, and that webcomic was really popular. Then it transitioned to something. I don't know if it transitioned to, I think it transitioned to a manga, not a light novel, but a manga, which that did really well. Then the anime came out, and that did really well. So it's like every adaptation of it has just done very well.
Okay. Rakeem, Devin, what y'all think?
I see track. I see love. I see they're running away from each other and to each other. So I'm probably gonna pass on this, to be honest, because I'm just not a slice of life guy. But it looks interesting.
It even has a live action.
It does have a live action. It's one of those type shows that would have got one.
They indeed are running. And
Yeah,
I would-
yeah, there it is. Depicting stories which weren't adapted in the 2021 anime.
All right.
I assume Terrence is watching this. I assume Will is watching this.
Yeah, I'd try to check it out.
I'll put it on watch just because somebody in here is watching it. This one's considering because I don't know if any of us are going to go past the first episode.
Fair.
All right. So
Let's
I think
go.
it's just me and Terrence that saw this trailer. Man,
Same
it
here.
is. Let's just go. Okay, Will saw. All right.
I've seen it because me and yeah.
So this is the series. This is based on the video game Atelier Raza. They've gotten an anime series. I mean, it's already apparently the first episode's already out. That's
Man.
Okay.
I mean, like Rakeem said it before the podcast started as to why this show is so popular or why the game is so popular. Thighs. And
Yeah.
look, man, I'm not even gonna bother to read the description. We just gonna play it because like it's yeah.
Gratuitous ice shop.
Gratuitous thighs.
Yeah, they know where their bread is buttered. Let's just say that.
Yes.
Thighs.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Thighs.
Wow.
Definitely nice.
That is,
nice art style.
I mean, yeah, the
A
art is
thigh.
actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
That's
art
what
is
it
good.
is.
Like this is one of those where like if it wasn't so horny, I'd be like all for it.
Yeah. I mean, like this game brought in a whole new era for Atelier.
You know, it's
Yeah,
one of those
popularity.
things where these
Nice.
companies realize, like, hey, this is where the money is. There's no point of ignoring it. Like, we gonna get it.
Yo,
Let's
her
get this
thighs
bread.
look like Luke's arms.
So you're saying she has
Yo.
Popeye thighs?
She has Popeye thighs, bro.
I mean, they fit better like that.
It is so funny looking at.
All
that
right, what did y'all
because-
think?
I've always been interested in this series because I'm always on the fringes of like looking at like JRPGs and like what's popular, and just seeing like why this specific series. And of course, the how she looks is a big part of that, but like why this specific series was able to kind of catch fire and bring new life to this. Atelier has been around for a long time. I remember playing
Very long
old
time,
Atelier.
very long.
Been
I
around
remember-
since the
PS1, I
PS2.
think.
Yeah, I
It's been
remember
around
playing.
since PS1 actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I remember playing
Yeah.
my first Atelier game on my PSP on a random recommendation, trying it out, and the game was solid. It just you have to deal with the alchemy elements and crafting and things like that, and that's a big part of that series compared to other series. So I always kind of looked at this, and it's always cool. Also, this is a series that primarily has female protagonists, so that
That's
makes
true.
it kind of stand out too. And in that regard, I have respect for this series, but I've never personally, outside of that one PSP game, really given it a chance. So if I ever do, I might try one of the Atelier games. So I might actually try this anime just to see more about this universe. And if the universe is really cool, it might be convinced me to try one of the games out.
I did play a little bit of Atelier Razo 1. I thought some of the mechanics were a little Byzantine, I guess is the word I'm looking for, like maze-like. Like it's just, I was like, man, why can't you just do this, or why can't I just equip this item? Like there were some questions that I had where I'm like, these answers shouldn't have been as hard to find as they were, but it was what it was. But I did like the world that I was living in, like existing in, and like I feel like as an anime, it probably could take to it a lot better. Will, what'd you think?
I feel like it's probably going to try to be at least somewhat a one for one of the first game, because I mean, I won this game like 3 times off of Koei Tecmo because they had giveaways. So yeah, I had a copy. I gave a friend of mine a copy. I gave my girl a copy. I'm like, I'm constantly winning this game, so it's kind of weird, but I see it being pretty something I'll sit down and watch, because why not? I have the game. Why not watch the show? See how it goes.
Devin, what'd you think, man?
This is like Rakeem said. This is a game I actually never played this series, but again, I'm a big JRPG buff. Just something that never quite came across my radar to like actually. I don't even think I've ever had access to play the game. Like I just never played the game. Look interesting. I will say I agree, Sage. Like this looks kind of dope. Art style is great, but sometimes like the horniness, like just sometimes it seems like unnecessary almost. But I get why this is doing it, because this is
It's what sold it.
Yeah,
this is the case where it 100% sold it.
Yeah, so I guess it's sticking with its roots. I mean, it's based off an RPG, so I'll give it that. I would probably at least see what it's about. Like try the first episode and just see, what we got going on here.
Plus, I think it's going to be one of them cozy shows too, because the Atelier games to me come off kind of like a cozy little game.
They
Something you
definitely
kind of
got
play.
that.
It's a cozy feel game, so it might be a
Not that
cozy
it ain't.
show.
I mean, of course, there's combat in them, but they're not that like. It's not like, oh, we got to go save the world. It's never that big. Terrence, what'd you think?
It's one of those series where, like Rakeem, I mean, I know about the games. I know about their popularity. Yeah, it pretty much revitalized that franchise for a lot of people. If I were to get into the series like that, I'd rather play the games and get into it through the anime. But I mean, you never know. I don't see myself checking out an episode of it, but who knows? If I get curious enough, I might see how the first episode goes.
Okay. The next one is Ayaka. The story follows Yukito Yanagi, an orphan who one day encounters an eccentric disciple of his father's. The strange man takes him to his birthplace on Ayakajima, made up of 7 islands where mysterious beings called Mitama and dragons. All right. They just threw that. It was like random fantasy animal are rumored to reside. There, Yukito meets his father's other 2 disciples who protect the harmony of Ayakajima, which soon threatens to collapse. All right. That's
a
lot on it. Let's see where we go. Oh man, they don't have an English trailer.
Does it really matter if we ain't got no audio?
I mean,
when I say English, I mean English. So
capture. Oh,
Yeah.
closed
Yeah.
captions, of course.
Hey man,
Story
we're gonna
of
do it
Bonds and
raw.
Bounds.
In a
We're
world.
gonna do it raw like all the like a real anime fan.
Raw and Monday nights. Let's go ahead.
In
I
a
know,
world.
In a
Where you
world
have
where I
to-
can't read them big ass characters.
What in the fuck?
Where everybody's hair is really weird and edgelordy at the same time.
I
Mm,
almost
Well,
thought
you're-
this was something I'd seen, but this is not it.
Well, you have the same face with just different hair color.
Yeah, I can see from the character designs. I'm like, this might not be for me.
but this might
Oh,
resonate more
man.
female demographic than
I
us.
was actually thinking
Shadow
that.
Clone?
I was totally thinking that.
But then again, I don't know. We got hands. We got to see.
I mean,
Women
Spiritual
like
hands.
hands, or
I
at least they
know.
watch Shonen.
I mean,
They
they do.
definitely
They
hands.
do. I ain't discrediting them from that. No. I'm just saying.
they got
I might
hands
not do
and
it.
pistols.
Ooh.
I see ya. I see
My
ya.
blicky
I'm coming for you, demon.
up on your forehead.
You ain't shit, boy.
Yeah, I got green hair. What about it?
This got low key vibes, and it's not that because it's not the same studio. This got
Oh,
vibes. of Cave
Angela
a
did
little
the
bit.
song. Okay, nice.
Why do
And
all
her-
the enemies
all
look the
time.
same?
Got
Red
a little
juice.
gore, bullets.
I like
You
red
know.
juice.
Blue eyes, white boy.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Hey,
Okay. Why does he
Blue
look like
Eyes
the
White
Ice
Drake?
Blade sorcerer
He
protagonist?
does like the Ice Blade Sorcerer. Holy crap,
Is he
you
from the
not lying.
backwoods?
Oh, a story of
He
Bond.
for the backwoods.
I'm not watching
that out, man.
Rakim.
Skip. Skip.
Okay.
Skip.
Will.
It's considering.
Okay. Devin.
I'll check it out. It looks interesting. I'll check it out. He look like he's from the backwoods too, so you know.
Terrence.
Nah, it doesn't seem like anything that I'd watch. Just me
Doing a
personally.
skip. Majority
Yeah.
rules on this one, so we just skip it.
Understood.
Obviously, we'll all be making our own personal list later on.
Yeah.
But yeah, for like this, it's just majority rules. All right. Well,
Hold
here
on,
we go
hold
with
on,
another
hold
slice of
on.
life.
Hold
What's
on.
up?
Hold on.
What's up?
Before you do that, adult cast. You got
I do
me.
like that.
You got me.
I
What,
do
what-
like
what are
that.
we talking about?
The first new anime we're looking at on this second row is like the adult cast.
I guess I can't see the well. Maybe for
I-
me, I can't see the picture because I have it like cut off. Maybe. So when you say adult cast, it's like I can't see the I can't see the
It
picture.
has
for
it
it.
like it has it as like a genre thing. Like it's right there under the title. It says adult cast. I'm like, okay, you got me. You
Yep.
got me.
adult cast, comedy, romance, slice of life, workplace drama. All right.
Oh, I can't
You
even see
did.
adult. I
You
can't even
did.
see adult cast.
Office.
Office.
They've been in office.
Oh,
When
Lord, office
Shinozaki started
romance.
his new job, he didn't expect his superior to be so cute.
Oh, this is the. Oh, I know what this is. Okay.
He struggled to learn the ropes until Katase, his tiny and kind senpai, took him
Oh,
under her
yeah,
wing.
Yeah, I know what this is.
But as they grow closer, he hopes her attention might mean something more. Sound like you about to get fired, buddy.
This is the one that kind of went off on Twitter because people were
Workplace
thinking
fragmentation.
that it was like, oh, another one of those. What's was it? Uzaki, the girl, the,
Oh my
the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
where she's like really small, but she has the big proportions.
Right,
and
right.
That's what people were kind of equating it to.
I don't think it's the
Uh,
same thing.
It isn't,
People are-
but a lot of people were kind of treating it that way.
People have never seen a short woman.
I
If
guess
anything,
not.
it's just like Will knows what I'm talking about. There was another coworker anime that came out like last year. It was like the
one
like the
with the
girl
super
had like
tall
green
coworker?
hair. Yeah. That was pretty much just
Oh,
like
Lord.
this one, except I mean, has kind of like more going
Ooh.
on for her, but yeah.
That time, my supervisor could get it.
The time I
Oh, my
got
goodness.
reincarnated,
All the manga covers though.
The time I damn near lost my job fucking around with my supervisor. That's what this should be called.
That's probably what's going to happen.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'll take that
That
as a
time,
title.
I sat in HR.
That time HR got on my ass. Yeah, you right. I'm gonna say pass, Rakeem.
It's weird because I was thinking past, but like I work in an office environment now, so I'm like it's kind of interesting now because it's kind of how I work, how my life actually is now. So like I might check it out because I kind of want to see some workplace drama a little bit now.
That's
Got a
fair.
tiny senpai.
Will, what you thinking?
I'm watching that just because.
All right, Devin, what's up?
I like comedy, and like if it has the right comedy and it's funny enough, I'll probably check it out.
Terrence?
Yeah, it's one of those on my list. I'll definitely watch it.
Gotcha. All right, next up,
Am I really the strongest? We know what it is, though.
First Isekai took us, 5 anime?
Isekai, yeah.
Here we go. After being a shut-in, Haruto is reincarnated as a baby. And amazingly, that baby is a prince, because of course it is. However, he's abandoned in a forest on the day he's born because of his low magic level. Oh no. I bet he becomes overpowered really quickly. What will be the fate of Haruto, who was inadvertently given 1,000 times the normal magic by the goddess of reincarnation without anyone noticing? I actually think I recall this now. There is like a power level thing. They like have a scouter sort of thing, but their scouter only goes up to a certain digit, and his is like a digit beyond. So it's like if the scanner only went up to like 9,999, he got like 10,000. So it's like they think he got 0.
Oh,
which is funny.
He in Final Fantasy 10, but they think they still in Final Fantasy 9. I got
you. Wait, hold up. Is that how we starting?
Yeah.
That is exactly how we starting.
All right. Okay.
The goddess.
Because goddess has always got to be like.
Man, every time they show her titties.
Busty and blonde.
What's with that hair?
Hey, yo.
Lord have mercy.
What?
I don't know what's happening, bro.
He activated room.
Kakaishi? Hello?
Is the wolf talking to him?
Yeah.
Yes.
I am the demon.
The baby floating, so anything goes.
9 years later, my big daddy.
Haruto, definitely not similar to Naruto.
I mean, they have, that's just the names and whatnot, but like Flake is like.
Think about what they just said.
Wait, was you about to fuck this? All right, okay.
There's a lot going on.
I'm gonna do some reading.
I know.
I need research.
I'm gonna read about Devin.
Wait, didn't they say he was given power unknowingly? Ain't that kind of like almost like Naruto having a 9? Oh, he trash, but no, actually he like super god. Like it's Naruto. He ain't like Naruto.
Yeah.
I mean, I see your point, but I mean with Isekai, I mean they just do that with everybody. Pass. Rakeem.
Pass.
Will. We didn't hear you, or at least I didn't hear you. Devin, what do you think?
Yeah, it's something I'm gonna say I'm gonna watch, but I'd be curious just to see what's going on with that first episode.
Gonna be just like Ice Blade Sorcerer. Y'all gonna watch one episode and be like, "Yeah, this shit was trash."
I'll watch.
Actually, y'all got a little further because y'all got to.
I got a little further. That comedy it's over.
I was like, cut this shit off. Terrence, what'd you think?
I see all the signs that this is probably not going to be the one to watch. So yeah, just going to skip it.
So this next one's a special.
Yeah, I've been curious about this one because at first I saw Fate, I was like, "Wait, is this a new Fate?" But then it's just a OVA
one episode
like thing. Yeah.
Fate Whispers of Dawn.
Like a short, like a TV film or something.
Yeah, probably like a quick. It's probably like a what? How long?
Maybe
what
like
you think?
45
It's literally not that long, 55 minutes.
Oh, okay.
In a Holy Grail war, masters and their servants fight for control of the Holy Grail, an omnipotent wish-granting device said to fulfill any desire. Years have passed since the 5th Holy Grail. What the frick? In Japan, now signs portend the emergence of a new holy war in the Western American city of Snowfield. Yeah, all right. Sure enough, masters and servants begin to gather. A missing servant class, impossible servant summonings, a nation shrouded in secrecy, and a city created as a battleground. In the face of such irregularities, the Holy Grail War
Sage ASMR.
Had to get serious because they was getting serious and dramatic with the description.
Sage VA.
I'm bad at it. In the face of such irregularities, the Holy Grail War is twisted and driven into the depths of madness. Let the curtain rise on a masquerade of humans and heroes made to dance upon the stage of a false Holy Grail. All right.
Sound like Soul Calibur.
The world of heroes.
Fate America.
It's weird seeing this in my boy Gilgamesh up in this bitch, huh? It's weird seeing this in America because they're never in America. It's always in Japan or like fantasy countries like Grand Order. I'm gonna watch this because I already watched Fate as a franchise, so I'll check it out. I would not suggest this. Well, I mean, I guess you could check it out if you don't know a lot about Fate, but to me, it looks like one of those like you should at least know the Fate universe before you go checking this out.
Yeah.
So I'm in. Rakeem, what did you think?
I think I've had a discussion with you about getting into the Fate universe, and you even recommended me certain animes to check out first. It might be in order.
Fate Zero's good. Fate Unlimited Blade Works.
Yeah.
Fate Grand Order, like really, Grand Order is gonna be confusing no matter what you do because it's like based on a video game and like
it's based on that damn mobile game.
It kind of just.
I played the game, so I already know about that story.
I'm still playing the game. I'm in the USA arc right now.
So
okay,
that one's. I mean, but like this, I don't know. It seems like this wouldn't be a good place to start. But would you try it?
Yeah, I tried. I mean, I still want to ingratiate myself in the universe a little more, but I'm probably gonna start with Unlimited Blade Works because that's the one I remember I always wanted to watch. But eventually, you know how time goes. We're grown now; it's hard to fit them in. But I wouldn't mind having just a special and not having to worry about watching a season or a series. That actually is kind of appealing to me. So that's dope.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Will, what'd you think?
I'm a fan of the Fate series and whatnot, as I've been kind of dipping my toes in and out of it. So I will definitely be checking it out.
Devin, what about you, man?
Yeah, this looks interesting. This is a series I actually started. I want to say it was Grand Order. I started watching one of them. I didn't finish it, but it's always been an anime that I really like, just the look of it, and want to get back into it. So I definitely watch this, and this animation looks ridiculous.
Animation on Fate is almost always great. Grand Order particularly was amazing, and then like the sound design on Grand Order was insane. It felt like I was watching a movie, like the way the sounds were always booming and shit. It's surreal. And it's like widescreen and the storytelling and shit. I recommend Fate Grand Order. You just got to be able to just go with the plot. Terrence, what about you?
That's that gotcha money.
Since it's a TV special, I mean, just a one shot, so I'll definitely check it out.
You sit through it for an hour and you basically out of there. So
yeah,
you out of there.
Let's just skip this because it is like episode 0, and then you've got the actual.
Oh, so that's what it is. Because I was wondering, because I saw 2 of them, and I was like, wait, what's the difference?
It's like a little prologue to get you in.
Okay.
Hey, let's go.
Boy,
one of the GOAT isekais makes its return.
Oh my goodness!
Waited second season.
I am ready.
Man, I am.
My goodness. We might have to set some time out tomorrow and just do this like as an event or something.
Man.
Get some pizza, some soda, man. Yeah.
Get down, get comfy.
I guess so. I guess going forward, the goal is to just find his mom.
Yeah, that's what I would think it would be.
Yeah,
I mean, he's met his dad. Like, you know what dad is.
He winds up in school, so like that's kind of I don't know what happens there. Maybe either he gives up or like he gets a dead end, and it's like, well, I got to do something with my life. I can't just be
dead end.
You know? I didn't realize I did that. Thank
you. The Highlander.
Oh Lord, the boy naked.
Oh no,
leave him alone.
I know what time it is, bro. There's gonna be a censored and an uncensored version.
He's trying to be a good boy. Leave him alone.
It's interesting. After what happened in season 1, he has a new problem.
Can't get it
like
up.
That horny stuff is gonna be a thing of the past. He got a problem.
Oh boy. When life gets hard, don't be afraid to ask for help.
Hey, the school part.
Reunite with his first love.
Dang, this man had a whole level up, huh? All the spells he capable of now? Yeah.
Oh my
goodness. This is supposed to be 25 episodes, isn't it? 24, 25, whatever.
It doesn't have a specific number up, but I'm thinking it is supposed to be 25. It might be split core like last time, though.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, probably last time.
Okay, I know I'm in. I know Rakeem is in.
Guarantee watch.
Yeah. Are you going to check it out?
Going to check it out, yes.
Devin, you never tried a Mushoku Tensei.
I want to say I might have seen like one episode, but after seeing so much more on this is definitely one that definitely fits in my wheelhouse, and I think I need to go ahead and check this out because I think out of most isekais, this is like one of the I don't even know how to explain it. The most like well-rounded looking one, like just visually, like it's got the whole like to me when I'm looking at it, it's almost just like the whole JRPG style group thing going on.
It is like that.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Yeah, so I think I might definitely have to check this one out.
And I'm assuming Terrence, you also back in.
Yeah, I'm on board. Yeah.
And there we
Yeah.
go.
Friend of the show, Tim Bush. I know he's going to be excited. He was a big fan of the show as well.
Hey man, this show was tough, bro. Like I didn't like all the the same problematic shit people complain about. We ain't fuck with that either. But like the plotting and the character development and all that shit was just so solid that it was just
sound design, music. Oh my god,
everything
so
else
good.
was just so fucking good. I just could not watch it. I'm sorry. Masamune's Revenge.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
second
this is a
season of
sequel to
Masamune
yeah.
Hmm.
Which is interesting that it got another season.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
one
is
of
this
the
the
main-
one where the
Hold
dude
on.
he started out kind of like fat and chubby and then he got hot?
Yep.
Yeah,
And he was
exactly.
like-
yeah,
His
He
revenge
got with
was
the girl. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get this chick back," and then he wound up falling for her.
yeah. It's one of those anime where it actually could have ended probably in like 5 episodes, but then they had to introduce, another love interest, and so it carried on for another set of episodes. So yeah, I don't know what happens the rest of the season. I didn't finish it, but I am aware of that.
one of them. Y'all could have stopped here, but y'all didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Good Lord.
Why she got a patch?
Why is everybody grabbing this man head?
I couldn't tell you why she has a.
Let
It's
me
like
touch your face real quick.
It's like he's somebody grandkid. Come here, let me get those cheeks.
Come here,
Yeah, it's
grandbaby.
a
Lord.
shame that has like
The
multiple meanings now.
It does have multiple context. Muriel Besson.
Is she wearing that eye patch because she's missing an eye, or does she have like a pirate thing, or is she just like a
like a
what do you
Chunibyo.
call it? Yeah,
It might be Chuny. I don't know.
I couldn't tell you honestly.
Doggone
Yeah.
Ruby Heart.
No, so she's a pirate. Okay.
All right, bet we with it.
She got Chuny vibes.
got
Oh,
those
you know,
got those
that's
Oshi no Ko eyes.
Oh wow,
Marshmallows in her.
I got to catch back up on that show.
Yeah, I need to watch
I as well.
God,
I heard that the way it ended, it was lit. So yeah.
I need
I'll
to-
put it this way: it's
episode
definitely
was-
gonna be one of those we're gonna see contending for anime of the year. So yeah, might as well.
Supposed to.
Yeah.
'Cause the first
Uh-huh.
two, in fact, actually,
Yeah.
the first 3 episodes I seen was all lit.
Yeah.
Pass. Rakeem.
As for me,
Will.
Going until I watch the first season because I never watched the first season.
Okay. Devin.
In the words of Rakeem, skip.
Terrence.
I didn't really care enough about the first season, so I mean, yeah, it's a pass for me.
All right, this next one is kind of interesting. After it's like an isekai, but not for whatever reason. After its embarrassing defeat at the hands of a brave hero, the Demon Lord is back and ready for revenge. But after 10 years apart, the hero, Max, isn't the dashing do-gooder the Demon Lord remembers. In fact, Max has turned into a shut-in slob with no interest in an epic rematch. Can the Demon Lord whip his former nemesis back into shape? Or will he be defeated by the hero turned couch potato once again and join him in his lazy life?
that
Oh,
is
I've heard of this, but and
Really
just the premise of that
interesting
threw
plot.
me.
So I will say I did notice that the studio is Silverlink Blade. So is it like a division of Silverlink?
It's got to be.
dude became
Bruh.
a shut in. He was like,
You
man,
look at him.
Who the She like, keep fighting. And that man, like, I ain't trying to fight nobody.
It kind of reminds me of Will, you know what I'm talking about, Gabriel.
Oh,
the
Gabriel
fallen
Dropout.
angel Gabriel. Yeah.
what is happening?
Was that a grudge reference?
I think that was a grudge reference, and this chick pulling up on him with the brass knuckles.
Mako?
Why?
I was
why
gonna
is
say,
everybody
doggone legendary
making-
fisherman.
All right.
I might have to watch it. I might have watched it just to understand what the hell is going on.
I might have to
I
watch
don't know
it.
what's going on.
Excuse me.
All right.
Oh,
That's wild.
This show is doing a lot.
There's a lot going on.
It looks like one of the. Well, I'll wait till you get to me to say stuff.
I mean, I don't know. It's so weird. Like, I'm always looking for shows to cut, but I wouldn't be against checking out the first episode just to see what it's talking
I
about.
will definitely check out the first episode.
I'm definitely
Right.
on that first episode train, no doubt.
Yeah, it looks.
Devin, what'd
It
you
looks.
think?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Devin?
Oh, I thought you talking about my Will. This is giving me like some slight Cautious Hero vibes, so I would definitely check this out. This looking funny, looking goofy.
All right, what up, Terrence?
Yeah, it's straight up the comedy alley for me. Like it. Yeah, I'll check out the first episode.
Yeah.
It was so wacky. Like, when I read the description, I'm like, I don't know about this. But the trailer was just so wacky. I'm like, what in the fuck is going on? Okay, did anybody watch Mononogatari?
I watched the
No.
first episode of it,
No.
and it didn't look like anything that I'd be interested in, so I kind of just passed on it.
Ain't no sense in talking about the first season second season, we ain't
Yeah.
watched first, so we might as well.
Yeah.
Right. We can go ahead and keep moving.
Okashi no Tensei. All right. A boy named Pastry is set to
Right.
become the next lord of the destitute dominion of Mortellon. He's known for having remarkable talent for his age, and it just so happens he was a genius pastry chef with a promising future in his previous life. What did this need to be an isekai for? He still retains his determination to make sweets that will make everyone smile, even after reincarnating as pastry. First off, what? Never mind.
Wait, he's
but
reincarnated as a pastry, or
He's been
No,
reincarnated as
Pastry.
a boy named Pastry.
oh, his name? Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
and he used to make pastries in the previous.
Yeah.
But many challenges stand before him, including bandits attacking his domain, malicious and eccentric nobles, an unfortunate financial situation, and land so barren that even water is scarce. Pack it up. The only weapons he has to fight them with are his own ingenuity and love for making sweets. Can Pastry succeed in bringing happiness to the land? It sounds like a goddamn kid talking about some let them eat cake, but for real.
Bro,
Bro, like
what deal with it's an economics anime.
Yeah.
Selling
What,
pastries.
Spice and
You
Wolf?
need to- to
Will and
from,
I had the same
Realistic
idea.
Hero.
Spice and Wolf.
No,
Bro,
second.
Bro, whoa. Who killed the goddamn
The
they
pastry
killed a
chef-
Dunkin' Donuts man for what?
Hey, yo, what we killing
The
for?
Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man.
I just want to put smiles on people's faces. They murdered me, man.
Why did they kill this man?
You know,
All he was doing was making like toaster strudels in real life.
Hey man, maybe Truck Coon went around the corner.
Man.
Nah, he was stabbed. There wasn't no truck coon. That was murder coon.
Hold on now.
I swear,
Hold on
bro.
now.
Hey man, I asked
Hold
for
on, this
blueberry,
animation,
you
hold
gave me
on now.
strawberry, man.
Pastry Mill.
Pastry. Go ahead, pastry.
His name is Pastry Mill.
I said I want the chocolate, not the vanilla.
Hey, look, I'm trying to
Born
lose
as
weight.
well.
So I'm definitely not watching this anime. This
Sweet
shit-
sweet potato pie.
They putting all these fucking delicious looking sweets on the screen.
Sweet
Nah,
I'm
reincarnation.
saying, bro.
Sweet
what?
reincarnation. That's funny.
I like that.
It's one of those that, I mean, if it's cute enough, there's people that'll probably watch it.
people will definitely be talking
Would
about
you watch
this.
it?
I can see it now.
Nah, it's not something that I would watch.
All right. Devin, what about you?
Nah, I mean, I really didn't just see enough from that trailer. I mean, you just saw
Yeah.
Dead Bakery Man, but nah, I
I'm
probably
saying, bro.
Will, what'd you think?
I don't know. My boy Chef Watanabe got dead up. I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know. I'll put it on the back burner until I complete like 2 or 3 shows. I'll consider it.
All right, Rakeem.
Man, real Chef Boyardee.
Yeah, all I saw there was many men wish death upon sweets. So
Uh,
D stand for dead.
I just
Man.
I don't know how to really feel about that trailer. It looked
What you
like it kind of looked like it was a little more serious than I expected it to be when it kind of cut to like some
Yeah,
other
till he
parts
came
of,
back to life.
until he came back to life. I was like, okay, maybe this might be a little more intense than I think it is. But yeah, I'm probably gonna pass on this. I don't see myself watching this for a long period of time.
I'm definitely not gonna watch this. Like, it feels like realistic. Is it Realistic Hero that I'm thinking of? Like the guy that he like he's like basically just I'm gonna fix the country and all that shit.
I think that
it's
is Realistic Hero.
Yeah, it feels like Realistic Hero, but it's not like it's silly instead of being realistic. Like he over here talking about some I'm gonna fix the country by getting everybody some toast strudels and Pop Tarts. Like, bro, if you don't get out of here and give me some goddamn bread and actual meat and vegetables before I die.
Honestly, when they panned out and showed like the city, it's like there's dime a dozen isekai that have like that same exact shot of the city, and when I see that, it's like, yeah, this is just gonna be one of those probably.
If I see that city and it looks generic, if you don't have some type of hook for me, I'm like, yep, it's time for me to go ahead and pick
Yeah, at this
else.
point, if you're doing like a fantasy isekai, your world got to stand out like a mug.
It do.
And it does. All right, let's get back to this comedy slice of life shit. Wataru Sajo, who is deeply in love with his beautiful classmate Aika Natsukawa, approaches her without getting discouraged while having dreams about their mutual love. All right, that's where you already went wrong.
You already stepping out of place.
He already like, oh, we gonna be together forever. Like, nah, you finna get curved. However, one day he woke up thinking, I am not really fit to be with someone as good as her, huh? Upon realizing this, Wataru started keeping an appropriate distance from her, much to Aika's surprise. Could it be that he hates me now? Did his intentions slip by her because she was getting impatient after arriving at the wrong conclusion? This is the start of a rom-com revolving around two people who just can't get their feelings across and both think their love is unrequited. So, if I remember correctly, I heard about this show, and the plot was like basically the dude, he just kept, trying to get with this girl, and she kept curving him, and then finally he was like, all right, let me come to my senses and like try to find somebody else, try to live my own life. And as soon as he did that, she was like, but I thought we was gonna be together. So
Sound like real.
Miscommunications in the anime.
Yeah,
I already know I'm not gonna watch it.
Man, when I tell you my least favorite part of any rom-com is the misunderstanding. I hate that shit.
I mean, she about to get hit with this soccer ball? Because that could be funny. Oh.
Now I got reincarnated as a basketball goal.
We got 2 more anime before we get to that.
I got reincarnated as Lionel Messi.
Hey, that's somebody's doujinshi, I'm sure. Somebody
I'm
wrote
sure. Yeah, somebody definitely got that out on the shelf in Japan right now for sale.
that time I got reincarnated as Barack Obama.
Bruh.
I know that. I know that. I know that has to have happened.
That's in Air Gear for whatever reason.
Bruh.
Somebody did like a body swap with Barack Obama. Don't ask me why.
It also was in not Body Swap, but Barack Obama was in God of High School, the manga. They just didn't put him in the anime.
Good.
See, now I ain't gonna lie to you. After you read the synopsis, a part of my brain was like, Toradora?
It wishes it could be Toradora, I'll put it that way.
Ooh. I would say it sounds like Toradora without the external like components. That's what it sounds like.
According to Terrence, it sounds like Toradora without the good parts.
I mean, Toradora didn't have that Toradora wouldn't give that kind of synopsis for Toradora. I'll put it that way.
You would, yeah, you wouldn't, but it's just that's what it kind of came off to me. Like after you read the synopsis, I'm like, y'all.
Look, I already know how I feel about this show. So I'm gonna let Terrence go. And how do you feel, bro?
I mean, just based on what I'm seeing, this is one of those anime where I'd have to hear buzz about it before I like go watch it. So yeah.
Yeah, I definitely didn't see anything in that trailer. That was
I didn't either. So yeah.
Devin, what about you, bro?
Let me tell you something, Skip. Now see, this is what I'm talking about, Skip. That's how I feel.
Get it out of here is what you feel like. I got you. Will, what about you, bro?
I'm gonna let episodes pass before I pick it up.
All right, Rakeem.
All I can say is SKIII.
PD.
You know what that means? Yeah.
It's funny because like it sounded like your mic kind of like peaked or went out, but you just kept on going with I.
I'm skipping it.
I mean, I figured. Here we go. Here's another one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if anything, this probably is the one to watch more than that one.
Oh, this is the one with the girl with the glasses, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
What's the English title?
The girl in my class lost her glasses, I think.
There we go. That's
Yeah.
it. Go Hands. Oh no, Go Hands is just always in trouble.
Go ahead.
They make such beautiful looking anime though. They made K. They made that one post-apocalyptic show about the girls wandering through the wasteland. They did make K. I'm sorry. Komuro-kun. Slightly, well, it's based on a manga, so I mean, like, it's not as if they'll be writing it. Anyway, Komuro-kun, a slightly shy middle school boy has a crush on his bespectacled classmate Mie-san, who sits next to him. I wish she would look at me. even it have to be through those thick Coke bottle glasses. He goes about his life, unable to bring himself to talk to this strangely charming girl. 3 days into a new seating arrangement, Mie-san has forgotten her glasses again. Komodo-kun tries his best to help her, but when she gets up close to him to try to see, his heart starts racing uncontrollably because he ain't never been around a girl in his life. All right.
Is that what it
let's go ahead
said?
and it's definitely not what it said. but
Oh, okay.
You know, we gotta embellish it a little bit.
Same with the thick Coke bottle glass. It did say, "I wish she would look at me, even if it has to be through those thick lenses." And I'm like, "Damn, she got them Coke bottles."
Yeah,
I got them Coke bottles, so I understand.
I'm saying I can't talk.
Whoa,
What is happening?
What?
Excuse me?
Whoa,
What is his perspective?
Okay,
Sir.
I ain't gonna.
This was like an
Skip.
opening shot. What?
Yo,
Yeah.
This can't be the
looking like
animated.
a
This can't be the opening,
handshakers.
man. Hold on, man.
it is.
Hold on, man.
Yeah.
This has
That
got to be the
is-
opening sky, man.
I hope there's
Hold
an
on.
opening sequence that I
Let
just
me tell you
looked
something,
at.
Skip. I think Skip.
Okay.
Man, why she look so intense?
Yeah,
That's why we thinking
Oh,
too.
'cause she can't see.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What
Okay.
is happening?
She lost her glasses. He trying to give them back, I guess.
People like they about to power up the Super Saiyan in certain
Yo.
shots.
I relate to her struggle of putting the face down in the book like that. I know
Yeah.
that.
I think it's like the perspective whenever she takes her glasses off, she just looks like fucking incredible. Then
No, I think he had a crush on her regardless. But like when
Yeah.
she takes her glasses off, she like gotta,
like she level up.
She's squinting probably. That's actually she's squinting.
yeah.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I know about
come here,
that.
girl.
you about to cry?
Yep, she's squinting hard, boy.
Did you see how she was playing the flute, squinting and shit? Like I'm playing the fuck out of this flute.
I'm gonna have to-
Man, that boy's eyes roll back in his head off a kiss. Yeah, it's over with for him.
Bro,
Ref,
it's
you-
intense. It's
ref, you
intense
brother.
with that boy.
This nigga finna bust in the middle of the classroom.
God.
Oh, the cell phone. No, been there. Oh boy, that late night cell phone, boy, that'll get anybody.
okay.
After midnight, man.
Yes, put out this right.
Oh Lord.
On there late
All
night
right,
tip.
all right, lady.
I will say that preview 1 is the one that everybody was like they thought that it looked amazing because I know that's
I give it another chance. Yeah.
Yeah,
although
this
it looks
is
like
round
it's,
two.
no, never mind. Maybe it's just spliced up.
Oh my God.
She got shower now. What?
the crazy.
Actually,
eye
I think
color.
this is I think it just didn't have that weird perspective thing going on in the first trailer.
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
think
That-
that might have been what it. That might have been what it was.
Yeah.
that right there.
Yeah, she squinting her ass off. She can't see
Yeah.
shit.
She
That's
can't
what
see
I'm saying,
nothing.
right? She
She's
been
looking
there.
like. Boy,
That's,
why she
that's
looking
still
at
not
me
the
with
same,
them
but
beautiful
never
eyes?
mind. It doesn't matter.
So it's all good though. I mean, I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, so I know
because-
where I am. Rakeem, I think he knows where he's at. Will, where are you at?
I'm gonna check it out because that perspective thing really fucks with me. I hope that's just the opening sequence and not really a part of the show. So
I
I'm
got you.
gonna check it out for that part more than anything.
I think Devin, his opinion remained unchanged by the end of that trailer.
Yeah,
Uh, Terrence, where are you at?
I'll check out the first episode definitely. Yeah, the perspective change thing, it's weird, but I
2,
mean,
3,
yeah,
but I mean, you know.
we'll see where it goes.
I mean, I could
Contest.
maybe show some support because I know that struggle. Not the glasses or like this. I'm
telling you,
used to it.
Man,
bro. When
unfortunately, I
shit.
broke the arm on one of my glasses right now. So one of the
all
arms
y'all
broke.
are
Can't take it off.
blocking me right now, bro. It's all
Wow.
That's-
and I got an astigmatism. It hurts.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
it's-
I'm not gonna take my my good vision for granted no more.
Telling y'all, bro. If you ain't got no glasses, be grateful because these motherfuckers
All right.
ain't nice to upkeep.
it's about
It's
to get
time.
silly.
Let's go.
This
It's
is
time.
This is what I've been waiting for.
The
Is
legend
that a
itself.
vending machine?
Yes, it
But
is.
this kind of it does seem like a year in the making. We've been talking about this for like a year.
Here we go. The future of this fantasy world now lies in the hands of a vending machine. Hakan was once a human until he died in an accident and was reincarnated as a sentient piece of machinery. While he can still hear and see, there's no way for him to move by himself or speak more than his programmed phrases. How can he make the most of this strange new life? This shit sound like a living hell.
This
Bruh.
man.
I don't know
Devin's
why in the
face
hell
is
you
killing
want to
me,
be
bro.
reincarnated as a vending machine.
He really like vending machine.
Here you go.
The world It's
Many
being
reborn
saved
heroes have saved many worlds. Who
In a
is next?
world
in a
where vending
world
machines rule.
in a world where a
it's
green tea
him.
machine saves the world.
Hold on.
Why is it like the Scrubbing Bubbles
What happened?
mascot?
Oh, nothing. I just had to make sure.
Hey, yo, I see it. That's the bad part.
Be born as a vending machine.
Now, Wonder the Dungeon.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought Devin was
Oh,
frozen. He
that's
looked
not
at it
like
so
the
hard.
actual full length trailer, I guess.
Can't be.
No, it ain't.
Here's your full length trailer.
Okay.
Which ain't, this ain't that much better.
Doggone.
Oh my
right.
God.
Well, at least we see it
What
animated.
What a way to go. What a way to go.
Wait, what?
Rewind
Way to
it.
go.
Couldn't he
Oh,
have
Vending
stopped?
cool.
So
Didn't
he
he see what was happening?
he came back as the thing that killed him.
He did.
Wow. That's embarrassing.
My boy is a tea vending machine.
Can he move?
Please. No, he cannot move.
He
Oh, this
cannot
is it.
move. He
And this
cannot
ain't no
speak.
reincarnated as a slime type shit where he eventually gains the ability to move that I know of. He just stuck like that.
Oh, she
All
lifted.
right.
Damn, 500 kilograms. That's like 1,200
lifted
pounds. Like,
And she just straight up. All right, bro.
These beverages are refreshing. Are they paying for this?
Yes. And as they pay him, he levels up and
I
can
have so
offer
many
them new
questions.
things.
Okay, now see, I ain't gonna bullshit you. I will fuck with that in a video game concept.
As an indie video game, I can fuck with it. As this,
That's what I'm saying. As an indie video game, I will fuck with that.
like that
Brody
what's that
found
Resident
purpose.
Evil simulator, like inventory simulator, I can fuck with that.
Mhm.
But like this, look,
that face.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
500
I'm
kilograms
gonna
is
watch
almost
just
1,100 pounds.
because it was the most ridiculous thing I had heard of when Sage told me about this. Well, I think a year ago you told me about this.
about
Yeah.
a year or two, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta watch the first episode just to see it because it's so stupid. Just gotta watch one
bro.
episode.
Anybody else watching the first episode?
I'm gonna check it out because that just seems so silly to me that this man really just died right there. He just literally got like Goldberg speared by a vending machine on the road. So I gotta see it.
Just for
Make
the
it better
pure
pounce.
hilarity of it, I'm willing to just see what the first episode is
Y'all
like.
been suckered in by the meme.
I have.
Devin, are you watching the first episode?
I think the allure of the insanity here, I think might be worth just checking this out.
I'm not watching this bullshit. Y'all welcome to it. I'm angry
I'm also-
that it exists. Like there are
I also
actually
want some
good shows
snacks
that could
now.
be out here. You say what?
Oh, no.
I also want some snacks now. So
Gotta come on
All
through with a couple 100 yen coins.
My God. All right. Watashi no shiawase na kekkon. Something about getting married and shit and happiness. Help us out.
love
Will.
and happiness.
Mm. Love and happiness. Yeah. Make it do wrong. It'll make you do right.
Hey.
What's the actual title, Will?
The actual title, I want to say it's something about my happiness in marriage, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, yeah, I mean, like the translating shit. But I'm saying, like, what are they translating it as?
What are they? I had it clicked up here. Hold on.
Is this marriage a blessing or a curse?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. That probably would be it. I wouldn't be surprised. Simply my happy marriage.
Oh, okay. Born talentless to a noble family famous for their supernatural abilities, Mio Saimori is forced into an existence of servitude by her abusive stepmother, Cinderella. When Mio finally comes of a marriageable age, though, her hopes of being whisked away to a better life crumble after she discovers her fiance's identity. Kyoka Kudo, a commander apparently so cold and cruel that his previous would-be brides all fled within 3 days of their engagements.
Damn.
With no home to return to, Mio resigns herself to her fate, and soon finds that her pale and beautiful husband-to-be is anything but the monster she expected. As they slowly open their hearts to each other, both realize the other may be their chance at finding true love and happiness. This shit sound like before we started this podcast, I was watching a TikTok about how ridiculous men can be written in like by women in fantasy anime or like in like romance novels, and this got a lot of them fucking signs, like the cold-hearted, busy all the time, but he got time for you, specifically you. No other woman in the world, just you.
Yep.
He opens his heart to her and all that shit. Like, all right, man.
This is
And
like,
I mean, like
Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, and Pride and Prejudice all in one.
I've seen this trailer
Yeah.
before, and I'm well, yeah, we'll go ahead and roll it in. Yeah.
To be clear, I don't have a problem with men being written by like this. It's a fantasy. Enjoy your fantasy.
Yeah.
I was like looking and noticing all those tropes, and I'm like, okay, all right.
I mean, that is what it's about, the fantasy of like this like perfect guy being devoted only to you. So yeah.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir.
Excuse me, brother. Pardon me.
Huh. I mean, I don't have a problem. Like, another reason I don't have a problem with this because they've done a lot of these from the other perspective, like with the man getting like the perfect woman and all that shit, and her falling in love, and like, what is it, the manic pixie dream girl, that type shit.
Yeah.
So like, we all do it. We all got our fantasies that we want, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Pride and Prejudice.
I mean, that'll also make you do wrong, but it won't make you do right.
I know, right?
King go have me playing Love and Happiness after this podcast over it though.
Good. Jim.
Let's
Get mad at me happy?
Wait, they got
Hold on,
powers?
hold on now.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
Oh, that's what it took for you all.
I'm gonna watch it still. I'm gonna watch it because I fuck with the romance. You already know me.
You know what's crazy? I'm sitting here looking at the outfits. I'm like, kind of give me some Cold Geass vibe with the outfits. And they start losing powers. I'm like, hold up now.
I know I'm not watching if it's like Code. Yeah, let's get this shit out of here.
Hey. Season 1. Season 1.
Yeah, we'll see. I may come back when they do the season 3 or whatever they try to do.
I'll give it a first watch. Give it a chance.
I'm with Terrence. Y'all saw some powers and y'all perked up.
Damn right.
Hey, man.
Hey, that was one hell of a turn there. It's like, oh, that romance shit, get that out of here. Oh, wait a minute, they throwing hands? Oh, snap.
Y'all sound like a bunch of stereotypes.
I wasn't interested before, and I seen like some power show up, and I'm like, I'm still not watching this shit. Terrence, Will, what do y'all think?
I'm with it.
Yeah, I heard about it before. I'll check out the first episode.
The only thing I'll say, because it certainly did not sway me with the trailer, but I do love Kinema Citrus as like a studio. Like, I fuck with them heavy because they did Review Starlight. So, but no, that's not it for me. Man, they've been hyping the fuck out of this undead girl murder farce for a while.
I haven't heard of that till now. So
I don't think I've heard of it either, unless maybe if I watch the trailer, I'll know what it is.
Seeing it a lot. The 19th century, a world inhabited by vampires, golems, werewolves, and other paranormal creatures. Immortal beauty and disembodied head Ayarindo, along with half-demon, half-human, half-demon, demon killer Sugata Shunichi, and her loyal maid Shizuku Hase, travels through Europe as supernatural detective, the Cage User, solving supernatural mysteries while she searches for her lost dead body.
That is super interesting. Let's see what
Like
what
Van
actually
Yeah, it
looks
sounds
like.
very supernatural. I'm interested.
Supernatural.
Oh man, we just gonna play the full thing because I'm not gonna sit here and.
I see 3 things up top that say new. So
Okay, it's got a unique vibe to it,
Definitely has a unique vibe to it.
I'd be mad as hell.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Yo, this dark.
I mean, they told you she ain't had no head, but I'd be mad
Yeah.
as fuck. Like, what you mean I ain't got no head? Like, who took it?
We mean body, right?
Yeah, no body, my bad. What you mean I ain't got no body? Like, give me my body back. I got to be carried around by some schmuck.
You're stuck in a Futurama.
oh,
Man, you are.
Yeah. Pastorama.
Got some season 1 JoJo vibes going on here.
I was trying to read some names. I see there's a Holmes in this show. So yeah,
Interesting.
Like a Sherlock type Holmes.
I would guess so because that's what I caught the last name. I didn't catch his first name.
Yeah. This sounds like a murder mystery fantasy kind of thing. Oh yeah,
I'm
this is kind of cool.
I'm liking
I'm
the
with it.
character designs.
I thought that
Hey,
was
Frankenstein.
Oh, they
Hey,
going
Miss
full bore.
Titties.
Oh yeah, I
Okay,
like
okay.
this. This is a good trailer.
Y'all selling me. Y'all selling me. Keep selling
They gave him the Smash Bros. Invite. Okay.
me.
Okay.
Undead Girl Murder Farce.
Okay.
All
What
right.
name though?
Ain't that
I
backing
know,
down.
right? UGMF.
Okay, so it's not for me. Rakeem, it sounds like it is for you. Will, it sounds
I'm
like you
definitely
sold.
trying this.
Devin, how are you feeling about it?
This is definitely in my wheelhouse.
Okay. Terrence, how
Yeah.
do you feel?
Oh yeah, I'll check that out. Yeah, that looks
Okay.
original for a change.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
does look like that. All right, look, I already know how this next one's gonna turn out. We will watch the trailer anyway.
No.
Oh, at first when you, I was
I
like,
thought
you're
you were
gonna
talking about
the one that you blacked out.
No, I mean I meant
Nah,
to.
is
It's
that
like
on
one of
trailer?
them. That's one of them ones aimed at like children. I usually I
yeah.
usually already block those out ahead of time, but you know,
Yeah.
That one kind of slipped through.
I know y'all been waiting on this show to come back for like ever.
Oh
man, let's
my
go.
God.
Yeah.
Man, Mappa is
We
just
going
going
with-
from season to season, just
Always got
Exactly.
work, buddy.
yeah.
We
Just
starting like we
not
starting
gonna
the
Folks
down.
season.
not resting.
Are we starting the season off going into the past a little bit?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I guess they're gonna show you why Gojo is him.
Yeah, because I seen
Timothy Henderson.
him Jones talk a nigga out my Timberlands.
Do not lead us
Yeah.
into temptation, man. So they catch up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the bad guy. Okay, yeah.
I ain't even gonna hold you, man. This new season getting ready to pull up. I've already seen the Garage Kit figure makers already pulling out the new figures. I'm like, yeah, y'all too.
Let's go.
We ain't got to talk about it, y'all. I know y'all want to see it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna talk
JJ
about it.
JJK
I'ma
all
talk
the way,
about it.
man.
I'm gonna talk about it. I've waited so fucking long.
It did get wild after a while. Rakeem was just like randomly, he'd just be like, "Hey, man, we like, what's really good, man? Like, why
Talk to
hasn't
me on
this
this
show
big
shown
long
up?"
ass name.
I've watched the first season, literally all the way through twice, and saw the movie in theaters. So yeah, I am beyond ready.
This
Let's get
man
this
Keem said, "I
show in a
am
row.
ready to go."
I'm ready to go.
All right, bro.
I
Talk to
freaking
me
love
about
that
this
first season.
long ass name, Sage. Talk to me, bro.
Higeki no Genkyo Tornado Saikyo Ghetto Last Boss Jo wa Tame no Tame ni. Oh my God,
What the hell?
what is? And that's not
There's
even the
more?
full title. What's the full title?
I'm so serious.
the most
Tame no Tame ni
heretical
Tsuku
last boss?
Shimasu.
Uh-oh,
most
from
heretical
villainous to
last boss?
Savior.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
here we go. Let's.
Uh-oh.
Pride Royal Ivy is only 8 years old when she realizes that she's been reincarnated, destined to become the future Wicked Queen and final boss of an Ultimate game. Okay, actually, I think I remember what this was about.
Shit.
She's got it all in this new life: razor sharp wit, boss tier powers, and influence over the kingdom of as crown princess. And determined to sow despair and destruction across the land. Wait a minute, what kind of rotten future is that? Princess Pride decides to drop maniacal. Sorry, wrong emphasis on the syllable. Maniacal villainous plan and protect the male love interest instead, cheating her way to saving everyone she can. Will this final boss end up earning her the adoration of her kingdom?
Yo, Sage.
I feel like.
man.
What's up?
What is up with all these villainous shows, man? This is
We
crazy.
said it in the last podcast. I
Yeah, we
said
did.
Isekai is the most trend hopping. As soon as something hot, they like, hey, we own it. We get on it right now. We own it. Like
They're
this,
trying to make subgenres within the subgenre.
that is.
I mean, I'll say
science
this.
put
At
niggas-
least we're at the point now where there's a lot more female protagonists in these isekai anime, but still, the fact that this is just a trend of the whole villainous thing is wild to me.
This is not the second one or the third one. This is like the fourth or the fifth.
Yeah, like the fifth or
Yeah.
sixth.
You might be
What was
right.
the first one? My Life as a Villainess, was that the first one?
That's definitely the first one.
Yeah.
That took off, rightfully so. It's a great show. But then after that, they was like, yeah, we got plenty more for you. It's like, why? Come on with something else.
No.
And it's always like the villainess turns out to not be that bad of a person, and like she gonna turn it around, and it's like back when they did the Disney movies based on like the fairy tale villains.
Mm.
I wonder though, do these have more like you would think that this would appeal more to a female demographic, but does it?
Ooh, that's a good question. Maybe.
Good question.
I guess it would depend on like how good the writing was of the female characters. So like if they write their women well, then it might appeal more to women. And then like this one right here is supposed to have
Damn.
Okay.
God dang.
We can't help it, man. Gotta get that whopper on them, man. Okay.
She seemed like she got a little bit of a personality, so I give her that.
I do agree.
It's like Ezra Scarlett's backstory or something.
Thank you, King, because I kept looking. I'm like, you look like somebody
Yeah.
I've seen.
You see that?
I don't know.
Me neither.
I'll admit the trailer sold me a little bit more.
I'm gonna say considering, but only
Yeah.
because like I'm willing to try the first episode. If the protagonist is just because that's really what's gonna sell this show, win or lose, is like how captivating is your protagonist, how well written is the lead. Because like Katarina from My Next Life as a Villainess, she's just such a captivating protagonist. I was willing to stick through it for 13 plus episodes, however like both seasons. But like any other show, I've never really tried. But like you gonna have to have a character on that level, even if they're a different type of character. So I'll give the first episode a try. Rakeem, what do you think?
I'm probably considering kind of on the same lines you are. I don't have a lot of background in the villainous subgenre that's been going on so far, so it'd be interesting to kind of see what the elements of that is.
Shit, it's really recent. Like the villain, like My Next Life as a Villainess, I think came out in 2020 or 2021, and then after that, they was like, "Oh, this was hot. Oh, we got some other ones for you." They wasted no time.
Yeah.
Will, what do you think?
Considering for the time being, because I'll see what this working with.
All right, Devin, what's up?
Yeah, I consider it. Looks okay from trailer.
That's fair. Terrence.
Consider it.
All right. Next up, Seija Muso. Salaryman. I'm tripping over them L's just like they are. Salaryman. Isekai de Iki no Koru. Tame ni Ayumu Michi. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Let's get an actual title up in here. Come on, man.
The Great Cleric. They said, "Yo,
Hey,
fuck
bro.
this long ass title. We gotta
Oh,
short
bro.
that."
That is not what I guarantee that's not what that translates to.
No, it's almost certain. There's probably a direct translation that's like a longer, like transliterated version, but that's probably just what they decided to localize it as.
Yeah, it's probably one of those things where like the actual translation is just goofy. So it's like, you know what, we're gonna call it this.
Right. Can
Okay.
a former salary man become peerless in another world? I can tell you this. I don't care. A salary man was shot to death just before earning a promotion. God damn. Why?
Man.
Who are your ops?
Who
Explain.
are your ops, bro?
That's just a euphemism. That's a euphemism for trying to actually get a promotion in the business world.
It is
That's
definitely that,
crazy.
Rakeem. You are accurate, but like in canon, in story, like this man was just living his regular life, trying to go to work, and it was like, "Oh, you thought you was gonna live a peaceful life? Ow, you thought. Get your ass out of here."
A guy
That's
was
crazy.
like, "Dang, that was messed up. I'm gonna give you a second chance, though."
I
I'm sorry.
totally understand. God was
I
like,
know,
"Look,
right?
man, you got a bad shake." A guy decided to reincarnate him in another world as a 15-year-old healer named Luciel. On top of all that, the country he was born into seems to hate healers. Hey,
And
you
get
hated a
dealt bad
healer in no
hand.
game I ever
Hey.
played.
What are they, vampires?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Thought they
Feeling he's in
zombies.
danger, Luciel visits the Adventurers Guild in hopes of keeping himself safe, but the training is much harder than he expected, and every day he's forced to drink a mysterious beverage called Substance X.
I'm scared.
I don't want none of that. You
Oh,
don't know
okay.
what
Girls?
Substance X.
Chemical X.
Substance X.
Wait, this life doesn't seem to have anything to do with being a healer. The day-to-day life of a super masochistic, back from the dead healer begins with his very survival on the line. Yo, man. What?
We need to see
It's
the trailer.
happening.
I want to
here.
see
That's
this
a lot going
death.
on.
That's what I want to see.
I know, bro. Like, who ran up on him?
Got a nice
Clear.
little
Bop,
pay
bop,
raise,
bop,
man.
bop, having a good
I'm
day.
on my
About to go to
phone.
work.
He doesn't even
Hey,
have
honey,
eyes.
got
So.
promotion.
Oh, please, I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
They stabbed the shit out of him and he did.
Apparently, this was a very successful before I got adapted to anime, it was very successful.
I would panic. I would lose my shit if I died.
There's the town shot.
And there go the RPG box. I just seen he level 1.
That time I died and came back as a white mage at level 1. Trash.
That's probably an actual show or a manga. Not gonna lie to you.
Bro. All right.
What kind of world do they not like healers in? Like, what kind of trash?
Right?
You know what this
I'm not
is? It feels
drinking
like a comedy version of Redo of a Healer. But Redo of a Healer is like super dark. But this is like, and we don't like healers either, but we ain't finna do that shit we did Redo of a Healer on you. None of that.
We just gonna tell you trash. We ain't gonna take your cookies and all that.
I take that over Redo of a Healer any day of the week.
Man.
I've been seeing so many people say they watch it full, and I was just like, you a brave soul, or you just a nasty motherfucker.
If you watch it, I'm fine with it. But if you tell me like Redo of a Healer is one of my favorite anime, I'm like, look, we can't hang out no more.
On my top 10.
This shit in my top 5, bro. Like,
I definitely know
It is
people.
in your top
I
five.
definitely know people. I definitely know people who watch the anime. I definitely know.
It's
I
in
know
your top
people who
five.
have seen it,
Top
but
five,
like,
top
if you
five.
tell me it's your top 5, top 3, any of that shit, I'm gonna be like, look, bro,
I had to
I'm
put you
calling
out.
the police. What was that line, Devin? I'm going to tell on you. I'm going to tell you. Like, that show was unnecessary. As for this show, look, man, I got enough on my plate as it is, so I'm gonna skip it.
Exactly.
What's up, Rakeem?
Not really feeling it that much. Don't like the animation. Like a lot of these, like some of these are like the concept is but the animation is kind of selling. This one, the animation didn't sell me at all. Not feeling it.
All right,
So I'll
Will,
skip
what's
it on
up?
this one.
It's one of those ones might end up getting put away in the back. So, yeah.
Devin, my bad.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the first episode, but this probably something I wouldn't. Because like Rakeem said, I ain't gonna lie, some of the shots and animation look kind of jank. It
It
look like it might
definitely
have
did look
some,
like cheap.
yeah, it look like it might have some maybe comedy and stuff that could be worth it, but I probably won't watch this in the long run.
What about you, Terrence?
Skip it.
Right answer. Next up, the 7 Spellblades, Nanatsu no Maken Gashi Haisuru.
That's a cool title.
It is that.
Very much so.
I've seen this trailer. Y'all gonna wind up liking it. It's springtime at Kimberly Magic Academy, and new students are beginning their first year. Among them, I don't know why it did that to me. Among them are a skilled and studious boy, Oliver, and a headstrong samurai girl, Nanao. They soon form a unique bond in the halls of Kimberly, but this picturesque school isn't what it seems. Dark secrets and endless danger lurk behind every corner. Can these wizards make it to graduation alive?
Ooh.
All right, so you know how the budget in that last one looked like ass? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they got awards for his light novel. Okay. Oh, God.
Consumed by magic.
Okay. Rainbows.
She look kind of pretty.
Yeah. The animation on this to me is much better.
Guy Green.
Guy Greenwood. Right where you at?
What's up with these names?
You know what I'm saying, bro? He over here with me.
Yo, Pete.
Friend from the
Weston.
Delta.
Tell what I'm saying, yo.
Why you looking at me like that?
Yeah.
Open the door.
Y'all got some hitching going on? She
What's going
transformed?
on? Hold on now. I mean, it's a magic
Yeah.
school. They better have some cool stuff going on. With this Masha and Mashoko Tensei, we got a lot of magic school stuff this year.
Mm-hmm.
Magic.
I mean,
it
that
does
was-
seem like magic stuff is starting to pick back up.
That was always a popular, like magic school. That's always been a popular trope. I can't lie.
I'll check it out.
I'm also checking it out.
Yeah.
Devin, and what about you, man?
Looks interesting. Definitely in my wheelhouse.
Terrence, what do you think?
It's at least worth checking out the first episode.
All right, Will, what about you?
Checking out the first 2 episodes.
Yeah. Because you want to get a full perspective.
So Rent a Girlfriend is back.
Oh, yeah. Ha ha.
What Right.
Are you watching it, Terrence?
I mean, I watched season 1 and 2. Might as well keep the train rolling.
All right.
keep the
I
garbage
know.
can. Keep the garbage can train rolling. Toot toot.
I know, right? I swear, we in there.
All right, Will. I mean, yeah, Will. What about you? You in there?
I'm in there. I got to keep the trash can rolling with Terrence, bro. He gonna need a conductor.
My man.
I'm gonna say watching just because like the rest of us obviously aren't watching it, but y'all would be because y'all stuck with the first 2 seasons. All right, here we go. I know Idenshi, the
It's
gene of
sci-fi.
I.
Okay.
The
Okay.
gene of
Okay.
AI.
Madhouse. Okay. All right.
Hikaru
So
Oh
Sudo.
wait.
Madhouse.
Oh, Madhouse. Oh, hold on now.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Madhouse show. Wait a minute.
Hikaru Sudo is a human doctor who specializes in treating humanoids who come to him with various problems and worries. Although humanoids suffer from diseases like humans, there are treatment options available only to them. In a world where humans, humanoids, and robots live alongside one another in a daily life, the protagonist is a human doctor who treats humanoids. This is a
Okay.
wide-ranging story that examines the problems that arise due to differences between humans and humanoid perspectives, not by focusing on war, terrorism, murder, conspiracy, violence, or hatred. Wow, all of those, but instead on love and friendship. All right. I think you
Interesting.
got your
Alright.
point across much earlier, but whatever.
Yeah, it was very straightforward. It's like they tried to add more. It's like no, pretty
Yeah.
straightforward story.
Yeah, we picked it up before you added all them
Let's
different
say,
crimes
we
and shit.
We picked it up for you fully put it down. Let's go.
Basically telling you like we're gonna do this from a more personal perspective.
Is
It's
this
about the
Detroit-
interactions.
Detroit become human anime?
Maybe
Maybe
this.
it's blackjack for robots.
Ghost in the Shell?
They had a young blackjack. I keep meaning to go back and watch.
Doctor, he got a virus.
Stone Norton.
That knife too fire, man.
Knife. Ooh.
We cutting
Uh-oh.
humans, man.
Hold on now.
Working on brains. I'm gonna work on them.
This to me already looking like something I'm gonna need to hear about after the fact.
Yeah,
The
Like
technology.
the animation is not as cold as I was expecting from Madhouse.
yeah.
I will agree
And
with
then
that.
like I'm not seeing nothing in this where I'm like,
Astro Boy.
nah, that's Pluto. They got that coming out.
They did say,
in August.
hey man, ain't gonna be focusing on war or violence or racism.
I mean, I'm
It
fine
could-
with that. But
Happiness and friendship.
It could be kind of like Heavenly Delusion in terms of
It could be.
something like very science fiction that's just really different in comparison to a lot of the other
my Heavenly
shows.
Delusion was like super dystopian and shit.
Well, I guess
It-
I guess
yeah,
in that
it
terms of
was
science
bad.
fiction, that's what I mean.
Kind of give me a Dr. Stone vibe, but like a flip side to it.
You talking about the protagonist? I can see that.
Just like the feel of the show. Like it's
It look like one of those TV doctor dramas, but it's like robots and sci-fi.
Yeah.
Definitely look like that. Anybody taking with this one?
I might give it a shot.
Is
I'm
Madhouse
interested. I'm all-
and well, I'll
Yeah.
go right, King. I'll let you go.
I might give it a shot. Just, I mean, I'm always down for sci-fi, and this is very different from pretty much everything else we've seen so far. So it's gonna stand out in that regard. But like you said, I am kind of like, it didn't give me enough to where I'm like, do I really want to watch this? The animation is kind of not that great. I'm gonna say considering for me.
Anybody else going beyond considering?
I'll watch the first
Really?
episode.
Okay, so
I
that's
think
two
that's about it
considerings.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a considering on it, no doubt about it.
Look,
Just
I'm
to see
being
what we
realistic. I'm
looking
not
at.
watching that shit.
I understand.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Man.
Nekiru Neko wa Kyo mo
I
Yutsu.
seen a trailer of this once.
I've seen the trailer for this. The Mastral cat is depressed again today. I've seen the trailer. It's very silly. When Saku took in a stray black cat, she never expected that he would become the equivalent of a housekeeping life partner. But Yukichi, a giant cat who towers over Saku, is not your ordinary feline. I mean, already,
Really?
like,
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
like Clifford the
a
big
giant.
big red dog or something.
hell yeah. He takes great pride in his culinary skills, and a good sale at the supermarket always gets his whiskers twitching. Saku may not have her act together yet, but at least she has Yukichi.
Unlike Saitama.
She ain't got it all together yet, so she got a housekeeping cat to keep things.
What the
Yo, what?
So,
Gran Turismo?
did you all notice that it's Gohan's doing this one too?
Yes,
So
I
yeah,
know.
that perspective makes
Ah.
sense.
Makes sense. They like also okay. That's just their calling card. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess at
Okay,
this
then.
point that
It
is.
It
might
is now.
be
It didn't
then.
used to be.
I was gonna say I don't remember. What was it K?
Okay.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
Yeah, K
Yeah, I
Project.
don't
K did
remember.
not
I
have
don't.
those
I don't
perspectives.
remember that looking like that.
Oh, just pretty. All right.
What would
Get a good
possess
stretch
you
in.
to bring a cat in the house that's that big?
I don't think it was. It probably wasn't that big when it
It
first.
probably
got
wasn't that big when she found it.
I
Why?
don't know, that's-
Why is he more responsible than you? That's what I want to know.
That is.
Big
I think
cat.
that's literally
That's
the plot.
I
I
think
mean,
that's
yeah, that's
plot.
definitely the plot, but it's just like, hey, get it together. Oh, I guess not. I guess the cat just got gigantic.
Oh,
All right.
I feel like
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
the type of anime that if you're a pet owner, you could probably get into.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, being a pet owner will probably get you with this
Well,
one.
it's kind of an interesting, like coming of age, getting your stuff together kind of thing. You know, I guess.
I'm gonna be realistic.
Mm.
I'm not gonna have the time to watch this, even though it does look cute. So I'm
Mm.
skipping it. Terrence, how do you feel?
I don't think it's something that I would watch, but I could see it having some appeal. I'll put it that way.
I
Yeah.
do have somebody I'm gonna probably show this to later, and they might like it.
Yeah.
Devin, what about you?
are you all familiar with the peanut butter skip?
All right.
I use
That was
like
very,
GIF.
that's a very clever way of getting to that. Very good.
Yeah.
Will, what's up?
I'm gonna have to introduce this to some people I know. They might find themselves with it. I won't find myself with it anytime soon. It might be something I'll maybe watch like next year, maybe.
All right, Rakeem.
Are you talking about for the the card fight?
Yeah. Well, no, I was talking
Well,
about
no,
that.
for the
I guess you were saying
Oh.
skip, huh?
Super
Ah,
cat.
yeah. I'm interested. I'm gonna say considering. I'm actually kind of interested in that.
Okay.
Kind of interested.
I still need to finish Taro Lives Alone.
I watched the very first episode of this arc of card fight.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
well,
like,
they-
what season is this? Like, we're
This is the third new protagonist, I think.
Yeah.
Not only did they do
season
card
3 that
fight,
answered that.
then they swapped to a new. Well, no. They did a card fight protagonist back in the day, Aichi. Then they did a new dude. He was like more of an energetic type dude. In Card Fight Vanguard G, he got like 3 or 4 seasons. Then they did a remake of the original that was like an adaptation of the manga, and so they did that over again. And now they've gone back to like this with like another new protagonist, and then he's now 3 seasons in. It's like, hey man,
Yep, he's 3 seasons in.
So, is this an actual card game in real life?
yes,
yes.
Yeah,
is it
it is.
popular?
wouldn't
enough
say
to
here
to
in
be a major supporter for New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty big over there. I
So in
wouldn't say
Japan,
it's
but just not.
here.
In other words, there's no Yu-Gi-Oh or like Pokemon over here.
Nah, I mean it's over here, but it's definitely
It's
not
over
No,
here.
Japan.
well, I
Yeah.
mean in terms of popularity, it's not like that over
No,
here. is
no,
what I
no,
mean.
no.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like that.
Because I keep seeing it. Yeah, and I every time I see it, I'm like,
Yeah.
this is still going.
But
But, I mean,
10
hey,
years
I did-
deep now. I already know Rakeem want to watch this.
Now this is my show. This was like my sleeper. I did not expect to like this show as much as I did.
Is this
last
Shadow
season.
Flame?
That was
Yeah,
Mhm,
it's
Shadowflame.
Shadowverse Flame.
Yeah, Shadowverse.
They already tell you like these flames, so gonna be flame.
Mm.
You already know.
I actually need to finish the last arc. I think I got like 40 episodes in. I don't think I finished it.
Credit to them for keeping this going though, because like this, I mean, like a lot of card game anime, they wind up like they not like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Right.
Card Fight Vanguard has also kept itself going, but this, I mean, like they did the season 1 Shadowverse anime,
Mhm.
then they did Shadowverse Flame. I think that ran a full 52 or
It
close
did.
to it.
Close
And
to
now
it,
you
at least.
got a second. I guess this must have been kind of a hit because they're using the same protagonist. So
I'm
Mhm.
definitely gonna
Didn't
watch
Duel
this. I
Masters last a while?
did it?
think it had 2 or 3 seasons.
Okay.
Maybe in Japan it did, but I know over
Yeah.
here it was kind of whatever.
Yeah.
What was that other one that you told me about, Devin?
Or
It wasn't
card game?
yeah. What Duel Masters? It was something else.
Man, what this show did better than like all the other card game shows I watched around the same time. I was actually trying a bunch of those shows. I tried Card Fight. I tried this, and there was another show I was watching. This show the one thing it did better than other was it actually explained and made clear what the effects and cards did. Because some of the other shows, they were just stuff was happening, and I had no idea what was going on.
That
Like,
can't
not
be
every
a
show is very concise about that, man.
I'm definitely gonna watch this because I'm gonna eventually watch it because I got to get back to the hell. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely
finish
gonna
up.
watch this.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Will, what about you?
No, and I hadn't got into it, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't
it's
speak
deep.
for it.
Devin, would you try it?
I would definitely try. I mean, I just for some reason there's just something about them card game animes, man. Like it's just
They hit
Yu-Gi-Oh,
different, man.
like the Godfather of it, and I play Shadowverse a little bit too, so I wouldn't mind like
Buddy
just-
fight. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Mhm.
buddy fight.
Buddy fight. Yep.
Buddy
Isn't
fight.
that also that's like a subsection of this, right? Buddy fight.
That ain't got
No,
nothing to do
those
with this.
those two different
Yeah,
games.
Oh, okay. Well,
Future
yeah, that's
Card
that's
Buddy
the one.
Fight.
That's
Yeah.
it. Future Card Buddy Fight.
Buddy
That
fight.
name,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah,
Also,
that was-
also has anime too, doesn't it?
yes,
I believe so. Yeah.
that's how we found out about it.
Yeah.
Terrence, what did you think?
Just at this point, card game anime just aren't for me personally, so it'd just be a skip for me.
Speaking of skill,
Nothing wrong with that.
my unique skill makes me OP even at level 1. Look, man,
That's pretty straightforward.
Bro, I feel like we just talked about this same
Must be
man,
a speed runner.
a salary man working for a company.
a salary man working for an exploitative company suddenly finds himself inside an unfamiliar. At least he wasn't murdered. I just don't know what that other guy did to get killed. Suddenly
know,
finds
right?
himself inside an unfamiliar dungeon in a strange world where all of the monsters drop all sorts of items as loot. With the help of a girl he happens to run into named Emily, he's able to check his own stats and finds that all of them, both physical and magical, are rank F, the weakest. What's more, he's stuck at level 1. Ryota is on the verge of utter despair, but then he learns that he also has drop skill, all S, as the most powerful unique skill there is. Can Ryota manage to survive in this bizarre world? The strongest and weakest adventure of all is about to begin.
Somebody got that tool on them, buddy. That's a long gun. Like that Barry Allen.
Meat shaped like a human?
Oh my god.
I'll cook it up nicely.
Man, you don't get away from me.
Damn, she got a huge ass hammer. Or is that a
He
sword?
just got that.
That's a hammer.
That's a hammer.
Okay, I was like, what the fuck is that?
Amy from Sonic.
Know what I'm saying, bro?
Wait, you came from a slime drop? Bruh.
He killed a slime and you just came out. That's wild.
That's
Emily Brown.
Damn. All right.
Bean sprouts. That man
Yeah.
fight with bamboo.
I'm about to say, what was
You can't
that?
fight.
Hey man, that's
Oh yeah, level one.
weapon.
F trash.
Where you running from a slime, bro? It's over with. It's wrap it on up.
Yeah, just go ahead and call it a day, my
The
guy.
man seen a slime was like, bro, please don't hurt me. Like, yeah, it's time to
This is not for you, my guy.
being in the dungeon. Maybe. Okay, at least you finally killed one.
Okay, yeah. So there's his skill. So basically, he got the increased chance of getting shit. That's what that is.
So his biggest stat is luck.
Yeah,
that's
basically.
what it sounds like.
Good
yeah.
drop set.
Yeah, it's called drop all S, and he basically gets the S rank of everything.
You find no Zarus?
I need to makes me OP.
Look, I don't want nothing to do with this shit. Terrence, how you feel, man?
So get this shit out of my face.
Be honest, Terrence. How do you feel?
Oh, I'm sorry. Nah. I mean, nah.
That's two.
It's one of those
Uh,
shows where I'd have to hear some like insane buzz about like, yo, man, this isekai right here, yo, this is the truth. That's the only
It
way
had
I'm
to
gonna
be.
watch it.
I mean, like, it's obviously not gonna have much of a plot, but I guess it could be pretty funny if they like. So it had to be that.
Yeah,
otherwise,
exactly.
I'm-
Yeah, it'd have to be on like some isekai parody level stuff for me to like really enjoy it.
It
like
would
that.
have to be.
Yeah.
What about you, Devin?
Yeah, I'm not really feeling that one. Again, if it was like, give me something similar to Cautious Hero, I'm all in. But that just, I don't know.
I'm
man.
glad you really
You know what I'm saying?
fuck
He
with
really
a
fuck with
cautious hero
Cautious,
like
man.
that.
Yeah, he
We're
really
We
fuck
tried it
with
out
glad you enjoyed
immediately.
it.
It was like
That's
just the
so-
one right here. What about you, Will?
I'm with Terrence on this one. I'm gonna have to hear a little buzz before I mess around and touch that one.
Rakeem?
I ain't got to hit nothing. I ain't never watching that again.
There we go. In and out. I'm sorry. That shit was. It just didn't look like nothing, man. I don't know what to tell you. All right, next up, Liar Liar.
Ooh,
A mind
by
game of
Keith
lies
Tools.
and deceits begins. At Academy Island, students battle in games to win stars, hoping to win the prestigious title 7-star. Sarasa is last year's champion and is on track to win again until Hiroto, a new transfer student, hits the scene. Surprisingly, Hiroto defeats her by sheer luck. Now he must use bluffs and trickery to stay on top. That could be
interesting.
something. That could be
That could
something.
be really interesting.
I really would have liked a subtitled for this one because it seems
Yeah.
like this is gonna be more plot driven. But whatever.
You gonna play games?
I never played again.
It's looking like it's time to play the game.
I don't like Kirito at all.
Man, you know, I did a list once
How
that
you
was
play
like
it?
characters that isekai protagonists that looked identical. Man, it was so easy to make that list. I was like, dear
Man.
God, these dudes don't stand apart at all.
Something up with this animation? Am I tripping?
In terms of it
Oh,
maybe
man.
being stiff or not much going on.
Yeah, what's up?
It's just mid. You know, it ain't nothing special about it. It's
I
like,
don't think
okay.
anything
Well,
like
what's
they're not showing anything like happening. So
Yeah, they're not showing much of any action.
oh, do we have
Never mind.
a red haired tsundere that's got like a sword ability or something?
What's her name? Louise,
Uh-oh.
right?
So it's Shakugan no Shana now, huh?
That.
Oh,
Thank
well,
you.
not even that. I was thinking of oh, shoot.
You gotta help
There was
me
like
out.
a trend of like
red haired tsundere type character.
yeah, there was a trend of them for like a while that
There was a redhead in Alderamin of the Sky. I don't remember if that was like if she was a tsundere or not, but she was a redhead. She was like a main
Bruh,
character.
there's a character in Ice Blade Sorcerer that look just like her.
there's a lot of
Rare.
characters that look just like her.
Mhm.
There's a
Bruh.
lot of kids that look just like the whole cast, to be honest.
Yeah.
Bruh, shit. Bruh, y'all go watch it. Go look at Ice Blade Sword. It's like,
I mean,
thank you.
I'm telling you that's that character, that type, like that look.
Yo.
There's like hundreds of anime where that character looks like that. So that doesn't even
Even-
surprise me.
The main character look like the Ice Blade Sorcerer.
Yep.
A little bit.
When
Uniform.
this is essentially like stock light novel
Yes.
character designs. That's
Yeah.
essentially.
I'm not
what
gonna
it
lie
is.
to you. I'm gonna have to do some research because like
Yeah, that
what I
didn't
saw
do it for
right
me.
there, I went
Did not
from
do it for-
reading the description to saying like, oh, the description that looked kind of cold. And let's see what the anime like. And I looked at the anime, I'm like, nah, that's not it. So
Yeah.
unless it's
I-
like
same.
some clever type shit going on where they like inverting a lot of tropes and like subverting a lot of stuff, I've never been unsold as quickly by a trailer as that right there.
Yeah, that was. I definitely flipped myself personally because I was very interested. It seemed like when I watched the trailer, it felt like when they were going to the game parts, it was like references to other animes a little bit. Like it felt like I saw references to kind of different types of animes, but I could
Yes.
be wrong about that.
You're not.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually disappointed because that concept. I love stuff that involves sometimes not just straightforward combat, but like
Trickery.
games or intellectual trickery. That's
You know
like
what this
one of my.
makes me want to watch? I don't know if y'all ever heard about this. Say what?
Vibrain?
Wow.
What? Wait,
Will
what was
got
it?
it. Got it in what? Fibrain.
Fibrain?
The one about the dude that was like the god of puzzles. That's what this makes me want to watch. But it don't make me want to watch this.
Yeah, this
So
is one of those where I'd have to hear some buzz.
They lied to
Okay,
me.
so
Liar,
three
liar.
of us are out.
Yeah.
Is
They
anybody
definitely
in?
lied.
Not right now. No, I'm not.
Yeah, there we go.
I know what
All right,
I
look.
am in on though.
I know we all in on this, but we'll watch the
Yeah.
trailer anyway.
we ain't up back and down.
Yeah. We're all
this
in.
boy-
Can we just all agree,
99
man? Like
to
what
2000,
one?
This
This is one hell of a comeback right here, man.
It
Man.
is.
And Bleach is up
It
right
is.
now. I'm surprised. Like Bleach is up and Naruto down because Boruto is just. Even the
did.
fans don't fuck with it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This adaptation been flames.
Man, it
Please
has.
put up codeine in my cup.
For the
Yeah.
99
Please
2000
going
right here,
up.
man.
For 99 2000.
Yeah.
Damn.
Flex on them.
Man, the
Ooh.
screams of thousands of fangirls from that shot.
Oh yeah. I still remember.
I mean,
man, oh my bad, y'all. Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
you
Say.
good. Go, you good. Go ahead.
I'm about to say that first episode when they came back was such a like good return episode. I still think
Man.
about that first episode.
Man.
Bro.
Oh my god.
They did
Man.
everything they needed to do to get you back in.
Like I never
This
left.
shit still look good.
Mhm.
Like it.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, like how like they just leveled up the art on this
Yeah.
so significantly from the original anime.
It makes me wish that the whole OG anime looked like this.
Man, if the OG anime looked like this, woo, woo.
Ooh, man.
I would get over my problems with the plotting just because of how pretty it was.
Get a bleach brotherhood over here, man.
I don't know, man. It's just the shading that they do with this new art.
Yes.
It's just like crazy.
It's sad.
The shading and then like the
Uh-huh.
color palette that they're using.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
It
everybody
makes-
has like this slight like sun tone outline to
Yes.
them. Yeah, it
Mhm.
just it's so it's just crisp looking.
I don't
You
know
know,
who.
they kind of muted the color palette a bit.
Yeah, like you are right. Yeah, Devin, that it's like the colors don't pop, but it like pops in other ways. It's like I mean I'm no art like professional,
Hey, I
like,
ain't no
student,
art
so I
person
can't
either, but,
explain
like,
it, but it just
all
looks
the-
cool to me.
It
When you
definitely
see
like
atmosphere, what they look like, they're going for like a more moody vibe.
Mhm.
it's
A lot of
insane.
reflections too.
That's the most.
Mhm.
That's the deepest we've gone, and like we just automatically decided we was gonna watch it, and we still got
Man.
deep
Bro,
on it.
ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about
Man,
that.
that was just flames.
It was.
Ain't no more talking. We
Made
watching-
up for liar, liar, and everything.
Liar.
I know I'll become a monk. Akagami Akamitsu has spent his nights and days and nights, whatever, absorbed in studying and part-time work in an effort to distance himself from his family, which is notorious as a household of philanderers. Damn.
Damn.
I ain't never heard of that shit. A
I know,
household
right?
of philanderers. Shit. One day he falls in love at first sight with a girl named Alba Yuzuki, and suddenly he's constantly drowning in worldly desires. She
Uh-oh.
must
Wow.
be thick. Hoping to fight back against his genes and live a more stoic life, he enters a temple, only to find that it's a convent filled with gorgeous girls. So begins the new
Uh-oh.
rom-com about the temple life of 3 adorable triplets and 2 beautiful freeloaders. My God. All right.
It's a lot going on.
Uh-oh. That PV2 already showing me something.
PV1 showed me something.
Showing me I need to not watch this. I need to get the fuck away from it.
10 Purdue.
No one can live on loneliness.
Needs
Needs
no women.
women.
Women
Root
are
of
root of-
evil?
We do not believe that. No love cap.
Oh,
We
do
man.
not
definitely
condone
don't believe
it.
that at no level, Cap.
We don't
On
believe
no
that
level.
here.
We is for the women's.
Bruh.
Oh yeah, I know what type of anime this is.
I definitely know what type of anime this
You
is.
definitely can see what type of anime this is.
You can see where this is going.
Why don't you stay the night at the temple?
better sleep
I'm
outside.
trying to
Call
stay
more
pure.
Anime is green lit. You know what's finna happen.
attention. It's been a get lit.
Green
All right, let's go down the line. Terrence.
I mean, I didn't really see enough from that, but I mean, I don't really think it's necessarily something I would watch, but we'll see.
Devin.
Nah, I'm not really interested.
Will.
I'll give it a bit before I even look at it. I'll give it a bit.
Rakeem.
Oh no, not I. I will not watch.
Thank you for that. 'Cause I was definitely gonna say, man, if you don't get this bullshit out of here. Like the only thing I liked was that one lazy freeloader chick. She looked like she might be a fun time to watch. Just do some shenanigans with. But other than that, like, nah, I'm straight on this. This not the one.
Oh
Zom-
yeah,
Zom 100.
I just seen something for
Yo,
this.
the hype for this has been real.
I
It
think I've
has.
seen
Is
this. I'm on this.
I'm not
too.
familiar with this at all.
With 3 years under his belt at the company from hell, Akira Tendo is mentally and physically spent, all at the ripe old age of 24. Even his crush from accounting, Saori, wants nothing to do with him. Then, just when life is beginning to look like one big disappointment, it happens. The zombie apocalypse
Oh.
descends on Japan. Surrounded by hordes of hungry zombies, Akira comes to a realization that will forever change his life.
I remember this.
Wait. Does this mean I never have to go to work again? Confess to, party like it's travel Japan, coasted. Now with his nightmare job no longer, Akira's got his mojo back. Let the bucket listing begin.
Everybody's terrified of a zombie apocalypse, and he's like, "Oh my god, I can have my life back."
That boy found the silver lining in
Yeah.
a shit show.
That's the
Like,
English subtitle.
like I'll put it this way: like this anime has so much hype that they already have a dub plan for it. So it's
Yep.
it's
Oh, they ain't
Damn.
playing.
they're not playing on this one.
They are moving on this one.
I was full of hopes, dreams, and ambition. Talk to me when you start pissing blood. Another day, another
ulcer.
Man, hell no, I'm up out of here, buddy.
I'm out.
Hey man, that's that salary man life.
That shit remind me of like when you
God.
talk to your parents.
God damn!
They start telling this shit remind me of like when your parents like, oh, you thought you got punished the way I was getting punished back in the day. Like, yeah, that you got maxed out as a kid. Get out of here. Oh
Zombie
no.
apocalypse.
And it's a Kana Boom song, so I already know the song will be fire.
Oh my goodness!
Kind of building
Animation is great though.
Yeah.
Hey man, this might be the spiritual
This might be
successor
one.
to Hot Damn. High School of the Dead, I mean.
Hot damn!
Hot damn.
Among my friends, we used to call it Hot Damn. That was just an in
I actually like that.
Honestly, I like that. I do.
Okay. So happy to have
It's
a day
like-
off from work.
You know what this remind me of? That story that said Al Qaeda, they was like, look, man, all this office shit, we ain't with it. We'd rather go back to fighting. You want us to work an office life? I'd rather go out there and fight America again. Like,
Oh my goodness!
I would rather than go to work, I would rather deal with the zombie apocalypse. Like, bro, you got to be out your shit.
I
Oh,
swear.
like it's like basically saying like you about to be in dystopia. Huh? I work at this 9 to 5. I'm already in dystopia. I'm in a capitalistic dystopia.
I mean, that's true.
Quite
Fact.
accurate.
I think y'all, it seems like y'all are all pretty high on it, huh?
I'm gonna give it a shot.
I've
I'm gonna
heard
give
so
it a
much
go.
about it. I have to check out the first episode.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Like I've seen it quite a few times across the internet, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot.
I had forgotten about it, but I saw a trailer a couple weeks ago about it. So like, yeah, I was like, this is interesting.
I watched the trailer myself the other day. I mean, like, it's not my kind of thing, but it does seem like something that I could see y'all being into. Hope y'all enjoy it. AU Kyoshitsu. I think this is like Heroic Academy or something
Ooh,
like that.
I see all types of things up there.
I see a lot of fetishes. I
Yep.
want to
I
be an
do.
ordinary person, someone who's normal. I already told you I don't have my power anymore. Blade is a carefree transfer student whose only goal is to make friends with his
Blade.
classmates at Rosewood Academy, a school for heroes in training. On the
Okay.
surface, Blade seems like an ordinary boy, but he is hiding a miserable secret with seeds that start long ago with the defeat of the Demon King at the hands of the great hero. Join this new class of friends as they unravel the mystery surrounding Blade and journey toward becoming full-fledged heroes. This man,
like
he don't
the
want to
exact-
do none of that. He just
like
told
the-
you he don't want to do that. They
It's
like,
like
hey,
the
you got
exact same plot as Ice Blade Sorcerer.
I like how
does
it all
sound a
goes
lot
back
like
to Ice Blade Sorcerer.
I know, right? Like we keep
Hey,
looking full
man.
circle back to that, bro. Like
Hey,
They,
what?
anime-
they
that
all
anime
started
scarred
watching
you
that
all.
for some reason. I didn't watch none of it. I watched one episode, was like, this shit cliche as fuck, cut it off. They kept they stayed with it. So
It's funny.
Yeah.
man,
My
that
man with the
look happy as
two-tone
fuck.
hair.
I'm gonna
He
be
look
king
happy
of
as
the
fuck to be the
normals.
only non.
King of the normies.
Ordinary.
You look like the only non NPC in this bitch.
That
Until we
man
meet
do
the
look
women.
happy.
I'm in here, yay!
Okay. Sword.
Swords and magic. Yeah.
I do like this personality though. He seems so happy and so eager to make friends.
Yeah.
And they all like, hey, bro, but it look like you can square up, so square up. And he just like, bro, I don't want to fight. I just want to make friends.
This looks like Disgaea, like these character designs and stuff.
This guy.
Wow,
Wow.
that demon chick definitely looked like this guy.
I can see
Yeah.
that.
Flawn?
I got something for.
Oh well.
Of course.
I mean, sometimes it be like that. I mean, sometimes you swing your sword and it's just so powerful that you just rip clothes off people.
The
Exactly.
cheeks just be
Charizard?
out for no reason. Yeah.
I mean, that happened last Wednesday for me. So
All right.
It was just another day in the life of Terrence.
Mr. Flowers and the land of the cheeks.
Bro.
Oh.
No. No.
Hey,
Big Blade, activate.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Terrence, what did you think?
you know, it could be considering. I'll put it that it could be interesting. Could be.
I'm gonna say considering too, because I like if there's a certain level of charm that the protagonist had. Like the Ice Blade Sorcerer, he was playing shit too cool for me. This dude, he just seemed like he just so excited and happy, and he like, I'm going to school, I'm gonna be regular. And they like, nah, you gonna be regular, all right? You come
Regular
stay in this
hands.
world with us and put up your hands right quick.
If anything, it could have a little bit of a like Sage, you know what I'm talking about, like the Boonies charm. What is it, Kid from the Boonies or whatever that anime was
Last
called.
Dungeon Boonies.
Yeah, it could have some charm like that. So
That show was a lot of fun.
yeah.
Devin, what'd you think?
It looked interesting. Yeah, Charizard in there scared, so I mean that might be enough to check it out.
Oh.
Will, where you at?
I'm gonna consider it. I'm gonna consider
Yeah.
it.
It don't like the worst thing yet, but
It don't
At
look
least
like
for
the worst thing ever.
protagonist.
All right, Rakeem, you the last one. What's up?
That was cool. I was like the opposite of Liar. I wasn't expecting much, and I was like, I actually enjoyed that trailer. So I'm gonna go to considering as well.
Damn,
I
we
agree
got-
with you.
Got a lot of anime still.
We've got 8 or
I
10.
mean, we
Got
can
10.
go. I mean, you can go ahead and knock out Yami Shibai 11 because I didn't even know Yami Shibai was still going.
Okay, so we got 9 left. What the fuck? Okay, what's the name of that show?
Quintessential quintuplets.
That's I was blanking on the name. You and Will are the only ones that I think watch that show. Are y'all looking forward to this special?
Yeah, I'll check it out.
And I'll check it out. Yeah.
Dark Gathering. After a devastating encounter with a restless spirit, ghost-fearing psychic Keitaro Gintoga became a shut-in to avoid additional spectral catastrophes. But no man is a haunted island, and Keitaro eventually reintegrates with society by getting a part-time job as a tutor to the child prodigy Yayoi Hozuki. Yayoi isn't just an academic genius, though. She's a talented psychic medium hell-bent on finding the malevolent spirit behind her mother's disappearance. And she's gravely determined to drag Keitaro into her terrifying world of grotesque supernatural phenomenon. Look, I can already tell you, so we just not gonna talk about me when we get back around to it. I'm not watching this, but
Sound like
I will play it because y'all all like horror more than I do.
this shit sound like Dark Mob Psycho.
I'm with it. I'm all with it.
I actually don't watch a lot of horror anime. Oh my god.
Oh,
Bruh.
To be
shit.
honest,
going-
horror anime can kind of be hit and miss.
Yeah, it's
really
really
depends.
the eyes,
Yeah.
though.
It depends.
Take them goddamn contacts out, girl.
I don't think those are contacts.
They definitely kind. Ain't nobody got eyes like that. Take that shit out.
Yeah, they don't.
I like how they trying to do like some comedy shit, but you can tell
This is a horror.
that it's
man.
not gonna be funny.
Yeah, it's like dark comedy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what was that one anime where like the girls were pretending to go to school, but it was actually like a zombie
School
apocalypse.
Oh my god.
Oh, shoot. School Live.
Yeah.
Yeah, School Live. And I didn't even know it had a live action until I had seen it on YouTube.
They
I
were,
was like,
they were
what?
pretending to go to school.
Yeah.
They were pretending like
it's a
their life was
twist.
still normal,
Yeah.
and then like you find out, like Terrence said, it's a twist. The twist is that the world has ended. It's a zombie apocalypse outside.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Oh.
it kind of adds like a psychological element to where if you were to go back and rewatch the show from episode 1, it'd be like, oh, that completely changes everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. You finished
Oh.
Cautious Hero, right, Devin?
not just yet.
Oh, okay.
What you
Then,
talking
never
about?
mind then.
All right.
Damn, there's a lot
Brain?
going on here.
This is
There's
really dark.
definitely a lot going on here.
All right, bro. So I'm
Okay.
gonna watch it. But I know for a fact it's gonna get wacky. I know it is.
The mixture of cutesy and grotesque is very interesting. It reminds me.
Extremely.
It kind of, for some reason, it reminds me of Happy Sugar Life in a sense. That might not be a reference any of you get, but
I
I
get
just-
it,
Happy Sugar Life.
but I never watched the show or read the manga, but I've known
yeah,
of it.
just that it's kind of like it has this sweet look to it, but the undertone it's very dark.
Really
yeah.
dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy Tree
Who's
Friend.
interested in checking this out?
Me.
So Will-
I'm interested in it.
I'm considering.
Yeah.
It might be
just
one of
don't-
those like see what the first episode is on.
It just
Rakeem,
seems
where
like
you at? The
Shirley
eyes
was a
got
lot
wide,
more.
bro. Where you at?
Keem said, turn this shit off.
I'm gonna turn go to my bed and put the cover over my head because I ain't watching that shit.
Good answer. Good answer.
I just
All right,
this
this next one.
never been super into grotesque horror anime. Just not my thing.
That's fair. I mean, it's weird because like when it's horror, I don't like it. If it's like a regular anime, I kind of shrug my shoulders depending on what else is going on in the show.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is based on a game that's not even out yet.
I thought this was based on a game.
Sin Duality. It's based on it's like, is it Bandai Namco or is it Capcom?
Yeah,
No, it's
I
Bandai
think it's
Namco.
Bandai Namco. Yeah.
I mean, you know what I hope? Because I've been wanting this for a while, and this is kind of segueing into like gaming talk, but like, I mean, it is, we talking about a game anime. So I've been wanting a game that plays like a mecha anime, like with a focus on the characters and like the world around, and not just like, mecha action all the time. Like, nah, in mecha anime, you got to focus on the characters too. And like, ideally, like some conflict outside. So like, I don't know, like maybe the Sin Duality is it. We'll see. The Tears of the New Moon was a great disaster that brought down the poisonous rain blue schist that could kill people if exposed to it. More than 100 years have passed since then, and mankind has finally begun to overcome the disaster. In the nest settlements scattered throughout the devastated world, beside those who are living strongly, there are humanoid megas equipped with a dual-thinking AI. The year is 2242 AD. Megas who had fallen asleep with no memory of their past finally awoke.
Big O?
Kind of. Disney?
Oh, whoa.
All right.
Wow. Hey, Disney be getting in there, man. The
Oh,
Disney
yeah,
even care what anime they
Disney
get?
Disney.
don't.
They sent it to Hulu.
Oh, I do send those to Hulu. That's true.
Yeah, because they had not Heavenly Delusion. No, wait, no, they did.
This is gonna be on Disney Plus.
They have Heavenly Delusion. They have Summertime Rendering.
Bleach.
Bleach. Yeah, they have Bleach. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want the game to be like this. If the game is
What's
like
the
this, I
game
might
look
be able
like?
to stick with it.
What's the game look like?
I
Very
can't actually
good.
look that up in a second.
Very little of it though. Not much. Pac-Man?
It did look like some Pac-Man shit.
I don't know why I've always
that
like
is
mixed it
Bandai
look like
Namco,
this.
so
Yeah.
Like those weird, like big head in the middle, kind of short arm looking. I've always like mixed it look like that for some reason. I don't know why.
Black Mask.
Black
my
Mask.
My favorite mech design is definitely Gundam, with
Yeah.
Macross is like a third, and actually the Brave Saga is like a second. Like all the Brave Saga mechs just look great, but I mean they just look like Transformers. So
Yeah, there's some about these type of mix. They almost feel like rugged, rough. Like they almost feel like they're just really starting the technology or still early. Like when you get to Gundam, it feel like they've refined that shit. They know what that shit look like. But like this is like early. That's what it feels like to me when I see
those
those
mechs
type of.
look like, and this is going to be kind of an esoteric reference, but those mechs look like, actually this would be the smart way to do this. They look like Sakura Wars.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
I mean, they just had a Sakura Wars game, so yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Can y'all see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Turn the sound though.
Well, I think for this it's fine. Or, but I mean, yeah, we guess we can mute it either way. It's fine.
I ain't taking no chances. I don't
Yeah.
want to smoke. Okay,
Yeah,
so
one
you do have the same character.
But I do
Yeah.
remember this trailer. I remember that character too.
Is this Korean?
No,
No,
it's from at least I
Okay.
don't think so.
I don't know.
I just know about like when I see character models from Korean, they always look a certain way. That's why I was like,
Yeah, I get what you're saying, King.
yeah.
Oh, I've seen this.
Yeah.
I do remember this now.
I remember this.
I think we talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
When we
I'm
probably
higher on this now after seeing the anime than
This
I
almost
was
looks like
before.
This damn looks like a movie. Like how the cutscenes look like
This
like
looks
an anime movie.
Lost Planet,
It does
I can
remind
see
me of
that.
Lost Planet a little bit.
Man, that
which
was
I kind of wish that game would come back, but they killed it in the third game.
They brought out another one in Japan that was very well received. And
Hey,
then they
now
just
that
said, "We ain't
Capcom's
bringing
on
it
the
over here."
up and up, hey, you never know.
Actually,
Although
they might
Pragmata
probably
looks
what they
like,
would do
Good.
is come out with something that's like Lost Planet but not Lost Planet.
Not Lost Planet. That's
Actually,
what they come
yeah.
out with.
And it lost.
Pragmata has some Lost Planet vibes in them from that trailer I was looking at. It looked like they got one of the big robots in that game.
Pragmata looked like Vanquish.
It do.
That too.
Vanquish Stranding. That's what it looked like. Vanquish crossed with Death Stranding. That's what it looked like.
Mm.
I'm
that
watching
sounds
this
amazing.
because I fuck with mechs. So
I fuck with Mecha too. So yeah,
okay, so
definitely.
we 2 up. Will,
Two.
what about you?
I'll give it a shot. I'm with it. It'll give me something to look forward to before the game get here.
Devin?
Yeah, I'm into. I like some mix. Like if I could just get a zone engine for anime.
Ooh, boy, I watched
Ooh,
that.
ZOE.
Man,
That'd be
in
cool.
an alternate timeline, maybe.
Yeah.
What about you,
maybe.
Terrence?
I think I'd just wait on the game. Just me personally. I don't know if I'd. Yeah, I think I'd rather play something like that in the game form than watch the anime of it. Just me personally.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The anime sold me because, like, when I was looking at the game, it was kind of like a barren world, and I was like, I don't know about this. But like seeing the characters and how much personality that they have makes me go, oh, okay, the game might be on something. Now watch this be one of those cases where it's like the inverse of like who was it, Scarlet Nexus, where the anime really wasn't much of shit, but the game was fire.
Yeah, that's what I definitely heard.
So,
I just recently got it on sale. So yeah.
So let me ask this: is it a prequel to the game?
I don't know.
Because I'm going to
That is a
assume
good
that
question.
it'd be weird for them to tell the story before the game
Before
comes
the
out.
game.
Yeah, so that's
You
that's
know
my
what?
own question.
I tell you what, we're not seeing a lot of these characters in that trailer, that other trailer that we
Go
saw.
line.
So maybe it's kind of like
Uh,
a prequel or something like
What
that.
if they all got fucking murked in this shit?
No,
Mm.
not Merc.
To the end of it, they all died there. You like, bro, no, please. You know, that'd be sad. But I'm still on board for this show. I'm glad to have another mech anime because, like, fuck all these isekai that they got about salarymen getting murked or getting like spawning from a fucking slime or whatever the fuck. Like, hey man, make some more giant robot shows, please. Helk from Satellite, which I fuck with. I fuck with Satellite heavy.
Hell.
A certain country in the demon world, the Demon King was defeated by the hands of one of the heroes, and a competition was held for the title of the new Demon King. The Imperial Four Heavenly Kings, Vermilio, who is in charge of the tournament, is furious at the participation of the human hero Helk, who is supposed to be his enemy. After receiving news of the fall of the castle of Urim before the final, Vermilio sets out to retake Urim Castle with Helk and other finalists. With a smile, Helk says, "Let's destroy humans." Are those words true? Well, let's find out.
Twitter.
What the hell, Helk?
Hell no,
I'm
ain't
not-
gonna be no Twitter.
I say we are not finna waste one of our 600 tweets.
Promise I'm not.
Hilarious. I despise humans. Destroy them all.
Huh?
He look like the most happy, destroy them all, good guy looking.
You'll get
Like
your
what?
buff Hercules looking ass fuck up on out of here, boy.
Oh my, he out here
Yo, I
destroying
can't
people.
believe my girlfriend betrayed me looking ass, man. Get out of here with that.
That's all we
Boy.
got. He give no more context.
They
There's
just-
gotta be more context.
Yeah,
destroy
but
them
I ain't
all,
going to Twitter for it, so. Actually, there you go.
Okay.
Helk. What a name.
Now
What
we
you
ain't got
gonna
no
do, Helk?
slopes, but I mean, you know.
What you gonna do, Helk? I'm gonna
Oh
throw
my
hands.
Apparently knock somebody lunch out their stomach. That's what he about to do.
Somebody said this nigga might actually destroy. This nigga might actually accomplish it. Man, fuck humans.
Why is she so mad?
Oh, got
Because
you
her
upset.
hair is red. That's why.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That's a good point.
Helk.
Oh, they destroyed his life, huh?
For
Humans
boy,
ruined his
Helk.
life, so now you got to wipe out all the humans.
I ain't seen this nigga fighting no humans yet.
That's the same thing
Goblins.
I've been thinking.
He just fighting goblins in the arena. Look like. You imagine? It's like
Hold
Taguro's
on now.
backstory.
Janimba?
What is Taguro's backstory?
Would he like a spirit detective?
But I mean,
Yeah,
in the
he
end,
was
just
the-
says,
yeah,
you know
he
what?
was the
Let's
first
destroy
spirit
all
detective.
humans
No,
together.
wait, that was Sensui. My bad.
Yeah.
This your ass off.
Him and Genkai, I think they worked as like Spirit of Text for a little while, and then they entered the
They
dark
were.
tournament. And
They
then it
were.
was like, all right. That man
Let it
Taguro
get-
was like, I might get weak one day.
He said, "Let me get this."
Yeah,
that
he was
immortal body,
obsessed
man."
with like was
Eternal
watching,
youth
looking at
thing.
Genkai age made him be like, yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
can't
ain't
let this
tryna
happen
get
to me.
old.
So yeah,
I think that's gonna have a cult following behind it. Maybe that's just me.
Joke.
Not for me.
it looks like it could be like a fun action,
Yeah,
like a good
Like-
action comedy. But I don't
It
know.
looked like
I don't know.
'80s action hero story,
yeah.
and like told in the anime.
Yeah.
I might give it one episode because I feel like it's not telling the whole story. It's like something else there.
On the background.
I will, like I've been saying the whole podcast, I'm looking for excuses to not watch a show. And if you don't give me a reason to watch your show, I'm out. So I'm out.
Fair enough.
Will, what about you?
Like I said, I think this is one of those shows that's gonna have like a cult following behind it. Like it might not be like the best show ever, but it's gonna
Are
be one
you
of
in
those
the
shows.
cult?
Not really. Not until I.
Are
not
you
until I watch
in the
myself.
cult of a?
I have to watch it to see if I join. If I don't come in here with a a hood on, by all means, I'm not in.
What about you, Devin?
I would give this a shot, like first episode, at least enough to see like what is going on. Yeah,
Terrence?
I give it a shot.
I don't think so, but it looks interesting though. I'll put it that way.
All right. Look, none of us are watching Stray Dogs. I mean, we can play it, I guess, because
Oh, I've never seen.
I mean,
one
I've
of those at all.
heard those who love this anime, they really like it. So hey, the fact that it's on what this is season 5, is that what that said?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's at
I mean,
5.
yeah.
The Army of Mankind.
I have seen I have seen some fights from this anime, and the fights, they are on point. So yeah.
The first season had some weird vibes to it. I don't know. I'd have to go back and try it again. It was a slow start and some weird vibes, and so I was like, okay, I'm not. I said, I'm always looking for an excuse to drop something unless I really like it. Because there's always a show out there where I'm like, I would want to watch this, and I'm not watching it because I'm watching something else instead. And so it's like, okay,
that's how it goes every anime season. Honestly, like 75% of the stuff that we said we're gonna watch, we're probably cutting that down like significantly.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna
just
pair
gotta
like when I do my own list, I'm gonna pare it down and I'm gonna try to get it to like within 8 shows. Maybe one a day or something like that. That's really all I'm trying to watch.
Oh, Grand Rodeo doing the opening. It's gonna be fire.
That opening probably fire, even if I don't like the show.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Man,
saying.
what
Grand Rodeo.
is going on?
I love Grand Rodeo.
This is the crazy shit because like even if you like this trailer, you'd have to start from season 1. It ain't gonna have all
Season
the
one.
shit.
Yeah.
You gonna be like,
like you gotta go all the way back and start.
because they going in on this trailer. I'm not gonna lie, like his hands
They
being
are.
thrown, his powers being used. It's like, okay, this is exciting.
Yeah,
Yo,
like I
you
said,
know
like the
what-
fights that I've seen from this anime, they are pretty good. So yeah.
You
It's
know
like
what
what
this trailer
King-
like?
What's that?
It's like that RDC World skit where you watch the anime, but it's just hands. I don't want to plot it. Just hands.
It's just hands.
I think there's more to it than that, but yeah.
Oh no, I'm just joking. I'm just like from the perspective of like never watching it and seeing the trailer, you just see
Oh,
hands.
yeah.
You don't know the
Might as well
context.
So we in the
Yeah,
home
straight
stretch
on,
now.
yeah.
So let's do a little bit of elimination. The devil is a part timer.
I'm not
Terrence,
gonna lie.
that's you, right?
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't realize that they split up the season. So I mean,
You know what it is.
I didn't watch the second season. I didn't hear anything about it. Like nobody was really talking about it like that. So I don't know if it was a good return or what.
Come from?
Huh?
Where did this sassy lost child come from?
It's
Oh.
One Punch Man reference.
I just realized that it's
I cannot tell you the name of the language. So
subtitles.
forgive me.
Arabic.
Okay.
Thank you. I was like, I know the name of it, but it's like floating in my head and it's lost now. So
Child.
We letting the devil take care of a child? What's
I
going
know,
on,
right,
man?
bro? Like, what's really happening?
I
here?
guess capitalism broke him. So, well, back
did.
not having no
Right.
power.
That kind of
They
is
let
the
them
plot.
serve
Yeah.
food, too, so
Now
Hey,
you
yo,
got powers
powers
and capitalism.
Shout
Even the
out
devil couldn't
capitalism.
take. Even the devil couldn't take capitalism. He was like, yeah, broke me.
Not with no
This is
powers. He
rough.
couldn't. He was like, dude, I gotta go to work and eat to eat.
I gotta
I knew you
be
was doing this
Drake
shit, man.
Lord?
This shit trash.
I'm going to Wake Arnold's, bro. I'm gonna go
Touch
get a
it,
job.
I
Sorry,
might have
God,
to
I'm
go back
sorry.
and like check out the second season because, like I said, I just didn't hear anyone talking about it, despite the fact that everyone was so surprised that it was coming back after all these years. I didn't hear any buzz when it actually debuted, so I mean,
Right.
I don't know.
This ain't my thing, but it is always funny to just see like the chick show up to the devil's place of work and be like, I know you up to something. And that man like, I'm up to fixing this Big Mac. Like, are you gonna order something or you gonna get out my store?
If anything, I'm always down for like the reverse isekai parodies, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, technically an isekai. I mean, he got sent to another world, so.
It's definitely an isekai.
Did you want this number 3? If not, get out my line.
Man. Spy Classroom. I'm not surprised this came back because they already did it.
Oh, yeah,
with,
I forgot about that.
Princess Principal. They already did that, so I'm not surprised this came back.
Wait, so is it
Wait,
is that the same studio doing it?
No. Oh, it's the same studio that did the first season of this. But no, I'm just saying like this is basically the same show as Princess Principal.
Oh yeah.
I remember this
Cute
now.
girls doing some spycraft type shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Princess Principal was actually pretty dope.
it was. I mean, like what I saw that I
Right.
liked, and I always meant to go back.
Yeah.
It's another spy show that I meant to watch. It was like, but it was mostly dudes. Well, all dudes, I think. It was like set in 1940s or something like that.
I mean, if none of us have seen the first season, I mean,
I
It's
only
kinda
watched
hard.
like a couple episodes of that first season of Spy Classroom. I didn't finish the show, but it has been on my list to finish.
Saint Cecilia and Pastor Lawrence. I actually know what this is about. I know I'm not gonna watch it, but I will play it for y'all. Saint Cecilia graciously guides the churchgoers of a quaint town with insightful advice. But once the pews are empty, the sweet saint becomes adorably lazy. Lawrence, the overprotective pastor, can't help but dote on the listless girl. While the unlikely pair leads a simple life together, Cecilia develops a secret crush on the oblivious pastor and finds herself falling in love. All right.
It's a case of I'm just doing my job, but I don't realize you like me. I'm just doing what I do. You like me? Oh,
There's a charmingness to this, but it's just like I don't need this show. You know what I'm saying?
you don't need the sugar.
I
don't
do
need
wish
hor-
there was another workplace type comedy that stood out to me though.
Yeah, I don't need
Like,
horny
I
in
guess
church.
you'll have to deal with Tiny Senpai or whatever that show is called.
I guess so.
I'm gonna give
Oh,
Tiny Senpai a shot, but
I
ain't nothing
am
to the
too.
Multicore yet.
What's that anime on Netflix? She's like a cat, or tiger. I think.
Agretzko.
Yeah,
Agretzko was funny.
I think I watched like the first season of
It
that.
had a very weird final season, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is
Hey, what
okay?
the-
This is not the trailer I
Isolita
saw.
Aldrich.
They've introduced a lot more characters in this one.
Yeah.
Ooh, pastor.
This is
Oh, this is the anime. This is finally an anime that you can show to your pastor. And
man.
he'll
Oh,
be
no,
like,
I'm
"Wait a
about to-
minute, hold on,
no,
young bro,
I don't
hold on,
know.
young blood. You this might
You
be
gotta have one of them
time
new age. You
later."
gotta have one of them young new age pastors for that to work.
Look, don't
Yeah,
give your
so
pastor no ideas, bro.
Well, bro, or don't show him this mess, and all of a sudden he'd be like, "Hey, I'm gonna need you to start showing me this. You might be telling on me."
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to find out nothing about your pastor, bro.
That's
You
what-
already know.
Know that.
Your pastor is
Kirito.
secretly into waifus.
Why
This
the
reminds
pastor
me
like
of
Kirito?
another anime.
That time I called my pastor with a waifu.
Oh my gosh. This reminds me of another anime. I mean, like, if it's a pastor and not like a priest, I mean, you could just marry it, it'd be fine.
Well, that's true.
That's
true.
Because
That's
it looked like he
totally
wasn't with nobody. That's a
That's
short. We're
totally
not
fine.
gonna watch
The
that.
time my pastor
All right, we
like
covered it.
Kirito.
Then that's everything.
We did get everything. I will say this. Would y'all like to check out the movies, OVAs?
Nah.
Yeah, I think we can skip it at this point.
Yeah, we can skip those.
go ahead.
Oh no!
What did y'all think about this one?
I am considering that because
It was cute.
There's gonna be some hijinks.
I give considering. I might watch the first episode just to see what
There's gonna be some
what's
hijinks
about.
in it. It's cute.
Yeah, it would be worth a shot just seeing the first episode. I'll say that.
I love you,
I mean,
Pastor.
Terrence, where you at?
Looks a little too sugary for me. I think I'd pass on it.
It reminds me of this anime they did, I think, a season or two ago about the goddess, and she was like lazy and shit, and she had some dude taking care of her. So there was that.
Oh
So,
yeah, I remember that.
I am kind of curious. Get Baki out of here.
Oh yeah.
Get Baki out of here.
Damn,
But-
Baki ripped up in there.
You never lose.
Everybody ripped in that. It's too ripped for me.
But,
Ayaka,
Is
mini.
that even an OVA at this point?
It's the OVA because it's not on television.
Oh, okay.
Bear-
Kyokai Stinky
Bear
getting
Kuma.
another season? That's crazy. Love Live. Oh, that's getting like a theatrical premiere. Okay, I guess.
Okay.
Bastard is coming back.
Ooh, bastard.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
bad. Yeah, they did say there's getting another season. On
I need to
Netflix.
finish season 1. I watched.
How
a
did
good
y'all
bit
like
of it. I ain't
season
finished.
1, Terrence Rakeem?
Oh, I haven't seen it. I just know of it. That's all.
Devin and
It was
Rakeem because I remember they was watching it.
From what I watched, it was decent. It was decent. I just didn't get around to finishing it. What you
It's
think,
pretty-
Devin?
I ain't gonna lie. I like it. The dynamic of it is not quite what I was expecting. Like
It's very
Him being-
different.
it's like, but I like it. I like it. And you
The
said that
only
was what a
one that I
predecessor to
definitely wanted
Berserk,
to
right?
check out a trailer for. This is actually supposed to be really good.
It's older than
Who?
Berserk. Yep.
Oku. It's like when a mysterious plague causes a rapid decline in the male population, the nation's women are forced to take up central roles of authority in Edo society. Curious as to why women take the names of men when succeeding the family line, Yoshimune, the 8th shogun of the Tokugawa shogunate, consults an archive of the Oku called the Chronicle of the Dying Day, which goes back to the age of the 3rd Tokugawa shogun, Iemitsu. As she reads through it, Yoshimune begins to unravel the history of the inner chambers. So it's like a
Interesting.
gender swap, like history. I'm gonna just play it.
Netflix.
It looks really good.
Yeah, I see.
Got the chick running everything. Got to lay down the law. These are just frivolously dressed men. Why that sounds
3,000
like such a
beautiful
insult.
men.
Beautiful men.
The Oku.
I get it.
Bro, y'all can't still be wilding out. It ain't enough of y'all to be wilding out no more. Like they can just come with some bats and take y'all out the game.
They were wilding out, but they were. Oh my goodness!
Oh,
It's like, taste like that man mouth.
Damn. And this is a movie?
Nah, this is an OVA. It's coming to Netflix.
it's 10 episodes.
A 10-episode OVA?
10 episodes, 26 minutes apiece is what that said.
So,
It's just a series. I mean,
well, yeah, the way OVAs work is if it don't air on like cable television in Japan or television in Japan, they basically call it an OVA now.
Yeah.
isn't that just Netflix anime at this point?
Netflix exclusive animes, yes,
Yeah.
those would count as OVAs, kind of.
Oh, this is already out too.
I'm going to
Yep.
find a way to watch it.
I mean,
It
I got
was cold.
Netflix. Wait, is Pluto out?
I know.
I'ma
I think it
watch
comes
that.
out in August.
Man, I want to
And
watch that
then
shit.
I don't know what this is, but I was kind of curious as to.
Inwan Dairi.
It's like a
On the
Chinese
second
anime.
season too.
Yeah, it's Chinese and on the second season, so apparently it must be doing great. Oh, Link Click.
Oh, okay. I know of this.
Yeah,
I
I
do
know
not.
of Link. I know of Link Click.
Hey, see,
Yeah,
this-
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know anything about it.
Because I know that they dubbed it either this year or last year.
Really?
Yeah.
What y'all hear? Like, was it good?
I don't know anything about the quality of it.
Yeah, like I hadn't heard much about it. Like I know it's out, and I've seen like opening like sequences and the music for it. It looks okay to me.
I
I'm
just
liking
remember
this
seeing my boy
animation.
Zeno Robinson talk
Yo.
about it, so that's the reason why I know.
Oh, that knife kung
work.
fu.
Yeah, let's get it.
What is happening?
I'm
Oh,
like,
it's somebody jumping from body to body with knife abilities. Okay.
Oh,
oh no, now you might have got me a little taste. Now don't do this. Don't add another show.
This look like it might be on something.
It
Oh,
might just
snap.
be.
hold on now.
kind of has a similar vibe to Spriggan.
A little bit. Except more martial arts focus. Like,
Yo, I'm
really,
digging the way this martial arts is animated.
that shit looks great.
The girl got hands. Let's go.
I'm talking
Everybody
about.
should. They spent, what was the budget? All of it.
It might be.
That might be the case.
Hey, I'm sold.
I might have to check that out.
I had to look into it a little
That
more,
was
but
tight.
I like what I saw. What y'all
That
think?
was tight. I look
Oh,
good, bro. I
it
can't
look
deny
good.
it. Sure. I got Netflix. Let's go.
Yeah,
I think that's on Crunchyroll. I think Link.
I got-
I think
Yeah,
Link
that
Click
too.
is on Crunchyroll. I think.
we'll make
I
that
got
work.
I got both. Let's go.
We'll make
Look
that work.
into it. We gonna be there.
We'll make
All
it
right,
work.
I think that's gonna do it. I think that gets us through the season. I mean, we
it
wound
do.
up with what 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 26 shows.
We ain't watching.
Hey, look, I'm not
half
watching
that
all
shit.
those.
I'm about to say we ain't
Yeah,
watching
we
half that
we
shit.
ain't- we ain't watching all that. But
Let you know
I
right
mean-
now, audience. Don't give a damn. I'm watching Shoku Tensei.
I'm going to recommend Mushoku Tensei above all else. Bleach, of course. I'm going to recommend Jujutsu Kaisen because everybody wants to see that. 7 Spellblades, I'm for sure messing with
That
that.
looks tight.
Uh,
Yeah,
tight.
I'm gonna let y'all have Zom 100. Y'all might fuck with it.
I think
See
I'll
how
like
they
it.
turn out.
Hero Classroom, that might be all right. This probably gonna be the first one that they get cut for me.
No,
I'll rise.
If it's not great,
Like
I'm gonna
it.
cut it. Fate Strange Fake, that's not really a show, so you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah,
quick
it's
stuff you in and
watch
out.
anything.
So we gonna see that.
Okay, this is a manageable season on my end. I don't know how y'all gonna do.
pretty good for me. I can watch about
Okay.
3, 4.
We gonna see. That's all I got
Alright.
to say.
I always say that I end up watching like 2. And they be right.
I'm
Jujutsu
gonna
and
probably
Bleach
try. I'm gonna
probably
max
go
out at
out.
about 7.
I'm gonna make
say
that
what, Devin?
about a number.
I was saying, I think for me, probably Jujutsu and Bleach probably definitely top 2 on this one. For me, I would probably say.
I'm
I
gonna
respect
recommend that you start with Mushoku Tensei season 1, and then maybe that'll get you
Yeah,
motivated.
I want to watch that too. Yeah.
There we go.
Let's
All right, I
get
think
it.
that's gonna wrap it up for us. If you like this episode, I need a few things from you. Do us a favor, hit that subscription button on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter and TikTok. Don't just check us out. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your coworkers. You don't know, you might even make a new friend. And do me a personal favor and have an excellent week. Peace.